take a little walk down into the underbelly of streaming, where hope is cheap, but it's all we have. We ain't got the fancy things that the big streamers got. We just got ourselves, each other, and the loyal few who follow us. We all got dreams, but when will they come true? Sometime, baby. Sometime. Welcome to the Sometime Show.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Sometime Show, a small talk show for small streamers. I am your host, Zargram Zanders, and I want to welcome you all for joining us today on this Thursday afternoon. Today in the studio, we have Heretic Slim and Cottage Frogs. Thank you so much for coming in.
Hi.
Now, if you don't know, Heretic here is a return guest, but they brought a friend with them this time. So I'm going to ask our new guest the same first question I ask everyone who comes on the show. So, Cottage, who are you and where you're from?
Oh my god, I am so not prepared for this. I am but a humble wee little frog. I go by Camille, and I am from the highlands that contain swamps and bogs with frogs on logs.
Okay, alright.
So you're Scottish.
So, alright. Well, the first thing I like to ask... Actually, wait, let me start the... there it is. As I was saying. So, let me ask you this first question. Well, first off, how are you both doing tonight?
I'm doing good.
Cheeky.
Cheeky.
Okay. So, alright. What got you into streaming, Cottage?
So, it's kind of funny. It was peer pressure, but in the most wholesome way possible. I've always thought about streaming for years, but just never really had the confidence for it. My friend Cat Dad, who I met a couple of years ago, and my partner Slam Punk, who will probably be in chat later, really were such an influence on me to stream and pressured me like every single day to do it until I finally got everything set up.
All right. So, what is it that draws you to streaming?
I just like to play video games. People like to hate on it as a hobby, but it is very much a hobby in my opinion, and I love to share that same passion with wonderful people that I get to meet via Twitch, and just building this cool little community of friends who I can talk to and relate to, and also provide their own independent space where they can express themselves. I love sharing my love of video games and being silly with people on the internet. That's kind of my whole deal, really.
I guess that explains your avatar, which is kind of the elephant in the room right now.
Please feel free to address.
So, okay, why are you mooning us all?
Butt cheeks are funny. They're cute.
Yes!
They're sexy. They're wonderful. I love butt cheeks. I don't know if anyone's familiar with the terms boba and kiki, but boba refers to things that are round, bulbous, and, plump, festively plump even, and kiki is more pointed and sharp and edgy. And I prefer the world from a boba perspective. It's really fun.
Okay, all right. So what you can tell us about your character, your streaming character? You seem to go with frogs. What's the deal there? You just into frogs, or?
Frogs are fucking cool.
Sure.
Yeah.
I love everything about frogs. Sometimes they're sticky. Sometimes they go into a deep hibernation underneath ice and permafrost until summer and spring come back around, and then their heart starts again.
Are you saying you're sticky?
I could be at times, usually off stream.
Yeah, I figured. I get
Why
you.
am I all sticky?
Okay. So, how long have you been streaming so far?
Oh my goodness. I think I started in June last year. So, however many months that may be. Close to a year now.
Wow,
Oh shit, let's go.
that's pretty cool. So, what keeps you going with streaming? Is it just the love of playing games and socializing and stuff, or is there something a bit deeper than that that keeps fueling you?
So I am so horribly socially awkward. And I'm not always in a position to be able to go out and do a bunch of things, which, requires money. So
Right.
streaming is a good outlet for me to not only enjoy my hobby, but also socialize. And, on a real note, it really helps keep us out of dark places to be able to create these connections and friendships,
Oh
whether
God,
it be
yes.
in real life or online.
Yeah.
It doesn't make the connection any less real. There's just a different challenge or barrier.
Totally. And actually, I'd love to dovetail that with something that one of you mentioned in your pre-show notes that you wanted to talk about. By the way, hi, Heretic. Welcome back. How the hell did you get back in here?
Look,
Hi,
look, I found my
Heretic.
way, okay? I told you, if there was a way, I ain't getting in.
This is a two-seater couch.
Will not protect me from your ram.
Okay. Well, I remember you said that you wanted to talk about mental health. Is that right, Heretic?
Yes. Yes.
So,
yes.
okay, let me ask you this. Let me ask you both of this. What are things that you'd like to address your viewers about in this topic? Is there something that you have to say about this specifically?
Yeah, don't be afraid to ask for help, because, like, holy shit. Like, I got diagnosed with a bipolar disorder a few months back, and it was with the therapist I've been seeing for absolute ages. And it in itself was, like, just a huge rock to my fucking world, because it's like, oh my gosh, what was really me? What was just an episode? And, that in itself is on its own little thing. Like, I honestly wanted to focus on, like, oh gosh, I've lost my train of thought, fuck. Oh no.
Choo-choo!
No
Choo-choo!
No worries. Well, I can keep us moving if you want. I remember that
Yeah.
one of the things that definitely gets me about mental health is how, for example, we were talking just before we went live about how I will want to stream. I love streaming. I love doing this for the audience and stuff like that. But sometimes my body or my mind or whatever is just gonna be like, nah, I don't feel it today, and it's gonna be, I'll be like a zombie. I'll be like I'll be in a really depressed mood, a really anxiety mood, or sometimes both, and that's really fun. And yeah, that's one of the things that it feels like our society doesn't really grok about humanity, is that sometimes the mind is just not doing what it's supposed to do, and it's not a machine that you can just kick over and it'll suddenly just go, hey Yuri. But yeah, I feel like that's a lot of people always talk about, oh well, they didn't have these mental problems in my day. They actually did. It's just you guys, your solution in big air quotes was incarceration at the time. You know what I'm saying?
There was far less support for it back in those times.
God, yes.
Incarceration, lobotomy, alcohol, you name it.
Insulin shock therapy, that sort of thing.
To be
Oh, God.
diagnosed was sometimes a death sentence, if you will.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was very much I feel like there's very much the doctrine of anything strange is wrong, and I feel like a lot of people still embody that today, that if something is different, it is therefore wrong. And as I've gotten older, I can only just feel like only the people who think that they are normal are the ones that I'm most afraid of, because the people who aren't afraid to be weird usually are more actually grounded than the ones who claim to be normal, who claim to be correct. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a lot to say about people's security and who they are. They may not always feel that way behind closed doors, but the types of personalities that they exude in different circles is more telling than they'd like to admit.
Yeah, that reminds me of like certain gatherings. This was actually one of the things to avoid. Well, you know how like there's after certain gatherings the participation in Grinder goes up. I think a lot of people hide a lot of stuff behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish there was a lot less self-hate involved, and I feel we'd be a much more progressive society if we could be a little more, if we could self-love a lot better.
If only we're so
Yeah.
easy. But God, don't I know that's really hard. And speaking of things that are difficult, what are some challenges and hardships that you have faced in your streaming career thus far, Cottage?
Oh goodness. So when I first started streaming, I was still using he, him pronouns, and I was very much still inside of my eggshell. the challenges I've faced since then got more targeted and drastic when I decided to come out, or when I was making my way out. People made some pretty targeted comments in chat or privately through Discord messages, and the type of person that I am, this is kind of a weird analogy, but if someone were to recommend a show to me, typically I'm like, oh, is it really that good? Is it really that good? I'm not gonna watch it for like a year. It's a weird sort of spite, but when I started getting these comments during my streams or even after my streams through personal messages, I felt like I should lean into it even harder, and I decided to just fully come out, at least in my online space. And ever since then, it's felt so much better and freeing. Like, it's even given me confidence in my personal life to come out to the people who are close to me.
It sounds like you find a great deal of, like you were talking about earlier, self-expression through your streaming. That's a way to be your more true self, perhaps.
Absolutely. And, you know, being someone who just uses a PNG as their avatar, removing that extra level of being perceived, I think definitely helps, because it provides a certain level of anonymity.
Oh, yeah.
The mask effect, perhaps.
Absolutely. And it's like masking without having to actually mask.
Right.
I mask on a daily basis in my real life, and it's exhausting. And
yeah.
This is a way that I can put a mask on without actually having to think about it.
I have had and currently have friends who are trans who are in places where it is not safe to be out at all. Where if they were to come out in the places that they live, they would probably be killed. I think a lot of things that we can be somewhat thankful for is that there are places in this world where you can be out about and be your true self, and you're not going to get well, maybe not as harassed, perhaps, because nowhere is completely safe, if I'm being very cynical, but I think it's definitely a sobering thing to realize that there are some places where you can very much want to live your truth, and society itself just won't let you.
Agreed.
Yeah.
It's classic oppression, baby.
Oy.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Oh, yeah. So, okay. Follow-up question. Let's talk about the future. So, Cottage, since you are about a year into your streaming, what is somewhere you want to take your streaming? Where do you want to go with it? Do you have any upcoming projects you like to plug? Do you have any kind of upcoming collaborations? Anything that you have in the works? What's cooking on Planet Cottage Frogs?
So as far as plugs and collaborations go, I don't do self-promotion in anyone else's space, really, and that's not my thing. But if the space is welcoming for it, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm very much a vibe streamer. I don't know what I'm going to stream when I sit down at the PC, but I end up picking something, and I just hope to have a good time, and I hope that the people that watch either feel comfy in a safe space or feel like they have an opportunity to talk about their lives. Again, I am so just here to share my love of video games and being silly and not taking life seriously with the world, and I hope that people see that and enjoy that sort of space.
I just realized you're almost like a digital bartender.
The fucking base ass product right here.
I'm not here to like give anyone unsolicited advice or to tell them how to live their lives, but I'm happy to talk about it, and I want people to feel heard and seen, but also to understand that I am not a mental health professional, but I do take mental health seriously. So while I may not be equipped to help everyone with unique mental health situations, I'm happy to help provide resources.
Totally. I understand what you're saying, because honestly, with a lot of my friends and a lot of other people, I end up kind of being a shoulder to cry on too, so I can totally empathize with what you're talking about. It's when you start to listen to the stories people have to tell, you start learning a lot of commonalities between people despite their supposed differences.
Right.
Yeah. I think it's kind of cool that you said you describe yourself as a vibe streamer. Well, Heretic, what do you make of vibe streaming? Do you think that could ever work for you in your format?
I am a vibe streamer. What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I thought you did like pre-planned stuff. I'm so sorry.
I think that's another reason why Heretic and I get along so well.
So, like, I do pre-planned stuff, but that's specifically for Hunt Showdown, which is best enjoyed with one other person. There you go. As for, like, everything else I do, it's kind of spontaneous.
I should try that more often. Maybe I wouldn't get as exhausted streaming or something. No, who am I kidding?
Start with a restaurant. Start with a restaurant and ordering.
Yes.
A restaurant?
And then go from there. Yeah, just sit down at the table, look at the menu once, and then when the waiter gets there, just make a complete impulse decision based on your memory of the menu.
That's what I always do.
Perfect.
Well, it's not what I always do, but you know what I mean.
Literally one of the reasons why I get along with Cottage so well, because it's like one fellow hobbyist streamer. We're a rare breed. I'm kind of the one who used that word. We're rare finding on Twitch, and it's like fucking everyone. Just with the amount of career pushing on Twitch itself, it's like the guys, gals, everything between. Just let me do what I want to do.
Right.
I'm here to try to make you smile already.
Yeah.
I'm not here to...
We're literally giving people free entertainment.
I wouldn't consider myself a content creator. Like I said, just a vibe streamer. What feels right on any given day is what's going to happen on stream.
I just thought of such a dirty joke I could make at the expense of that very nice thing you're saying. Oh my god.
It is an 18+ stream on my end. Feel free.
No.
We'd have to go to Blue Twitch for that. Anyway.
OnlyFans, so yo.
I don't think you can say that word on this platform, but okay. So we were talking earlier about oh god, sorry, I'm just trying to think. I've been so tired lately. I'm just trying to stay awake these days. So how did you two meet?
I think I was like in Nixie's chat. I was just being an absolute goober as I
actually
when I go anywhere. And I see those fucking other silly goober just making silly cheeky butt jokes, and that's how I pulled the profile. Like, oh, they stream too, I'll give them a follow. Then I watched one of their streams, and it all went down from there.
I'm glad you brought up Nixie, because earlier before the show we started talking about the furry community, and we even interjected with all at the same time, just blah, 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 don't waste the content.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's a good time to bring up. So yeah, like I've actually never been a part of the furry community, but I've always met wonderful people who have been a part of it, and I ended up on Twitch one night, just trying to find new streams because nobody that I knew was streaming one night.
Yep.
So I was like, why not? I'll just start searching the furry tag. And I ended up finding a few good streamers, and then I think I ended up in Nixie's chat one night, and then Nixie raided me, and I started hanging out in her chat more, and I saw Heretic in there one night, just, being an absolute goofball, a goober.
Give me tasty neurotoxin.
Yeah. So I ended up following Heretic and noticed that she was doing kind of a streamathon to help with her move out of her current location, and it was like instant. We just kind of like hit it off. I feel like there was good chemistry there.
Yeah. We played Project Zomboid and Deadlock together on that stream. That was awesome.
Yeah, and it was really pretty quick that we started hanging out and like chatting a little bit and getting to know each other.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. All right.
I do worry that our frog friend is here a little sad that she doesn't get to hear my voice every day anymore.
Right. I got so spoiled with like 12-hour streams for a whole ass week.
God, I couldn't do that. I would fucking die if I tried a 12-hour stream. Kudos for doing that. If I were to do that, I'd basically pass out at my desk.
I get that.
I do 12-hour streams for like certain game releases that I'm excited about, or if I get a new game that I just really get fixated on.
My problem with game releases is that I've gotten so cynical and so jaded. Hey, Tarth. I've gotten so cynical and so jaded that any game release, I'm like, I'm gonna wait a few months until it's already come out to see if it's any good. I've tried inoculating myself to hype these days because I've been burnt so many times. I'm like, okay.
I hear you on that completely. The game releases I get excited about now are the ones that I have play tested, not the ones that I don't have any kind of stock in. Except for maybe a couple. I think Black Myth Wukong was one that I saw the trailer for and I was like, yeah, that's one that I want, for sure.
Even a remake that I didn't even think would ever exist, the one for Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars, which completely blew me away when they announced that. Like, you're kidding me. My favorite game ever is getting a remake? How? That game was over 30 years old. I was so blown away by that I was kind of scared. I'm like, oh, please don't let them mess this up. Please don't let this mess this up. Like, I love that game so much.
Actually, I have a question for you.
Okay.
How do you feel about the nostalgic game space being dominated primarily by Nintendo?
Okay, are we asking about the game space? Are we asking about the company? Or are we asking about the vibes of nostalgic gaming?
Just the game space.
Okay. Well, right away, nothing will ever be able to begin to compete with the memories you make as a kid. Ever. So, let's just get that out of the way. A lot of people, they experience a lot of cool stuff when they're a kid, and then they try to compare other stuff to it, and that stuff will just never compare. It's why people will, like, sometimes defend even the shittiest of games because they grew up with it. And there is nothing that can touch that, because that may as well be a pseudo-religious experience, because it is just that important and that moving to their character. And there's nothing wrong with having great experiences as a kid. There's nothing wrong with it. If you enjoy it, great, cool. I do tend to think that sometimes that the discourse between gamers about things tends to get polluted by nostalgia sometimes, because it tends to make it so that they get very, very impassioned about stuff that, if you're going to try and discuss things even pseudo-academically, that passion might need to be toned down a bit just so that you can meet on a level playing field. But of course that doesn't happen because everyone just starts screaming at each other.
Some people like to be contrarian just for the sake.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that so much.
If I may to put my foot in my mouth here to like contribute to this, a perfect example are the people who think Battlefield Hardline was a good game.
Never played it. I can't really play first-person shooters on my PC anymore. Otherwise, I get like motion sick. I can't even play fucking Minecraft.
So, just out of curiosity, have you ever looked into guides on reducing motion sickness in video game settings?
Yes. Tried it. Even, like, when I was doing first-person Myst games, I started getting motion sick.
I love Myst. Another example.
Yeah. I think it was Riven. I think it was the Riven remake.
Yeah, I can see that with the amount of trams that were in the game. Those little ball things.
Well, the trams were fine. It was actually when I was just quickly going through hallways and cave stuff that I started getting kind of like... Though I do have a hot take that this is a take I mentioned probably in a previous episode, but if we're talking about nostalgic games, then Halo counts as a nostalgic game by now. I don't think Halo is cool anymore. I think once upon a time it was. Nowadays, I think it's overstayed its welcome.
I would say that Halo is still cool, but I wouldn't say that the sequels are what what the other games were. Again, that's with kid goggles on.
Yeah. And here's the thing, I wasn't even that big of a Halo fan growing up. Like, I played a bit of Halo 3, I'm like, okay, this is fine, whatever. And looking back, I'm thinking, okay, the story should have probably ended with Halo 3, maybe ODST, and they should have just moved on from there. I feel like...
I may interject there. I do appreciate Reach being a love letter to the fans as Bungie went off to go do other things.
I didn't hate Reach.
I remember in my senior year, there was this guy who, he wanted to go MLG, and he... Well, yeah. I was like a white belt when it came to a multiplayer Halo, and they wanted to do headshot training with me, and they like do all this ranking stuff, and I just got killed like every second. And I hated it, and yeah, they really kept saying Reach to me because they wanted me to get it so they could play with me. But I'm like, I never said this to them, but playing with them wasn't fun because it's like that meme of someone with 12,000 hours who is a ranked player and they have a sniper rifle, and then there's me in the crosshairs, me who's just got off work and is playing for fun. You know what I'm saying? That's why I really love what Sakurai did in Smash 4 with for fun and for glory, dividing up multiplayer on purpose. Though I
Gotcha.
heard that what happened was a lot of the For Glory players, because they wanted to be ranked, ended up migrating over to the For Fun server so that they wouldn't lose as hard anymore. It was just
God.
funny. That's just funny to me. So it means they're not really out for real glory. They're out for fake glory. I don't know. I can get kind of fussy. Anyway, so okay. Where were we?
Peanuts.
Well, Cottage's butt looks like a peanut, kinda.
No, I mean, hold on. Let me move the monster cam real
If
quick.
you squint and look the opposite way and
Let me
travel
move the
200
monster
miles
cam here.
west, I think you might be onto
Yeah,
something.
that looks like a peanut. Oh shit!
Yeah.
She thick, girls. She thick.
So why is
These
it
butts drive
cottage
people
frogs? Where does the cottage come in? Are you gonna drop a house on me?
No. So cottage frogs, not cottage cheese, if that's what you're thinking. I love the idea of homesteading and cottages and drying herbs and having my own garden and raising animals, not for consumption, but just to provide a good life for them. So, and to combine my love with frogs, I just think frogs running their own homestead and living in a cottage is such a beautiful and wholesome thought.
I used to live in the country, kind of. So for me, I can't really visualize country living as
Why is that?
nicely as you can. So, but I'm happy that you have this nice vision in your head. I'll say that much. I'll try to be nice about that, because living in the country is I'm
I'm no
very
stranger to it.
oh, okay.
Just chat. My
Yeah,
chat, sorry.
Why is the frog grinding the monster can? Listen, the work that I do is very important, and I would appreciate less questions. I'm kidding. No, so I'm no stranger to living in the countryside. I've done ranch work. I've worked on farms before. I've lived in rural areas plenty in my life. So I'm very familiar with the work that's involved with it and what it requires to maintain not just a homestead, but your mental health along the way.
Oh yeah.
It's like
Teenage Mutant Ninja Frogs. What
Ninja
the hell?
Frogs.
What the hell are they talking about in chat?
Look,
I mean, if we're talking deep dish pizza, I'm down.
I just thought of a really gross idea. I just thought of a marital aid topper that allows you to hold a beer can. So while you have something in use, you can drink from the beer can.
No.
Why did I think of this?
If I want to talk about marital aids, I can talk about my Bad Dragon collection.
I hope you
The
sterilize
collection
it.
shelf.
No, yeah. Hi,
Okay.
Crush Factor. Yeah, we're on a talk show today.
Hi.
It's good to see you.
I'm literally.
Walk into your marital aid.
So what kind of... I walked into there. Yeah, pretty much. So what
Might I
kind...
recommend my favorite marital aid, the medium snow strider from Bad Dragon collections. Oh my god.
Oh, Wolfman Peck, if you want something that even kind of resembles that, look up the special kind of anime called Bondage Games. In fact, no,
Oh,
don't look that
no.
up. Do not look that up. That's it's actually a terrible one. It's
Oh no.
Anyway. So, what kind of games do you guys playing these days?
I still shooting
Good
mounts.
question.
I'm still shooting mounts. I don't care if I can hate on this. I'm still enjoying BF6. That train's been going well for me.
You are on your 6th boyfriend?
No. What?
BF6?
Heretic radiates pure
Wow.
lesbian energy on a daily basis.
No,
the
I'm-
U-Haul is nearly manifested.
I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you.
I know. I've gotten back into MechWarrior Online, and that's been a great time. I've been getting back into Star Citizen. It's been a lot of things I'm playing lately. Nothing like super hard consistent. I still can't get away from Hunt Showdown. Help! I need help.
It's funny you bring Hunt Showdown up. My friend Cat Dad, who got me into Arc Raiders, was telling me about Hunt Showdown before it released. And that's been on the wish list for a minute.
Why do so many of my streamer friends play Hunt Showdown? I just don't get it.
It's just fun to play with your friends.
Since I met Heretic, it feels like 50% of the streamers that I have on my follower list now are Hunt Showdown streamers.
Yeah. It's interesting. Like I said before, I can't really play first-person shooters without getting motion sick.
That's fair.
It's a janky game, but it's fun. It's fun to play with your friends, and if you
know
don't
what's
take
really
it
janky?
seriously,
Space Station 13. Space Station 13 is extremely janky, but it's also really fun to play on an RP server.
Oh yeah, I know.
I do enjoy role-playing, and you brought up ERP earlier, which I feel is absolutely... It doesn't have to always take a sexual turn. ERP, takes on many roles, and I've been playing WoW for 20 years.
Okay, yeah, that explains it. There we go. Yep.
Yeah.
Say no more. I gotcha.
Yeah, I've been playing WoW for 20 years, and I got into a lot of roleplay in my time playing World of Warcraft. And 99% of it was creating a backstory for your character and inserting yourself into a role within a guild who also had a backstory.
Yeah, I've done a lot of RP stuff. I won't go into all of it here. I'll just leave it at the D&D stuff I've done. But yeah, it can definitely be a lot of fun, and I have found that I think I became a better writer after I did a lot of RP, because then I would get faster feedback from the people who I would be narrating a story to as a dungeon master.
Yeah, it was good real-time feedback, I feel.
Yeah, I have a lot more fun as a DM than as a player, because I feel like most DMs I play with as a player just make me feel like I'm just playing Elder Scrolls, and at that point, why don't I just go play Elder Scrolls?
Right. I have more fun as a player, but I have the most fun writing campaigns.
Mm-hmm. But that's the problem with... Here's my cynical side. How can you possibly write a campaign knowing how players are without resorting to railroading?
I think if you take certain things into consideration when you start writing a campaign and then go into it knowing you're going to be a player, it's important that you take the perspective of trying to surprise yourself. Don't be light on yourself. That is the time to be hard on yourself.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
And then when you're done with the work, that's the time to be light on yourself and be congratulative and pat yourself on the back for completing it. But don't give yourself an inch in the writing process.
I get you, I think. One thing I like to do is, you know what's weird is that my Save for Work D&D campaigns tend not to last anywhere near as long as my NSFW campaigns. Those ones last for like years at a time, and I'm on like my third campaign with the same group by now. Or is it
Do you think
fourth?
that's telling of the type of person that you are or the group that you're playing with?
I think it's hard to say. I've done like over 30 campaigns across different, like almost 40 campaigns across different groups. And this group has stuck together like the best. But I guess the way I do tend to do D&Ds, I tend to be a lot more roleplay heavy, like a lot less combat focused. And sometimes I almost overdo that to the chagrin of my group. If Tarth is still here, they know what I'm talking about. But I don't really know why, because we don't really even use NSFW mechanics that often, like at all. I think it's almost like people just play characters that they just like inhabiting, and they feel more connection to it, and they don't feel as like I actually don't really know why my NSFW ones last as long as they do.
Maybe it's because it tickles that part of your brain that doesn't normally get attention as much as the other parts do.
Oh, trust me, that part of the brain gets plenty of attention. I just don't show it here. Okay. So, what is your guys' philosophy towards role-playing? Are you like more of outside-in actors or inside-out actors? How do you embody your character? Are they more of an extension of yourself, or are you inhabiting the body of another person?
I touch on my old theater kid days and I go nuts.
Okay, that kind of answers the question.
I take the advice from like the actor for Kane for the Command & Conquer games and just fucking go with it. Go all out.
Okay, but like let's unpack that. Let's unpack that. When you're role playing, are you playing yourself as if you were in the situation, or are you trying to imagine what this person would be like and then you try to emulate that person?
I think I'm just trying to emulate that to a level of parody.
Interesting.
Because like there's a certain level of parody adds like a level of realism to things if you think about it. If we get an example, look at Kane from Command and Conquer. He is like fucking stereotypically evil. Like holy shit.
Wait, did you say Command and Conquer?
I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space!
That
Fucking love Tim Curry.
I love Tim Curry as well. He ran down the hall and stabbed the cook. Will you stop that now?
Command and Conquer, Red Alert 3, and Generals were peak.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is such a shame what happened to Tim Curry, but it's amazing. That yeah, it's great that he's still going. He's still slugging and chugging. He's still, still with us for a while.
Fucking love Tim Curry's work. I hate to say it. One of my favorite pieces of him was fucking Muppet Treasure Island. But that
I thought you were gonna say Rocky Horror.
No, because that was like my first experience with Tim Curry. Spice.
Spice. But okay, wait. If you guys were to be in Rocky Horror, which character would you portray?
I have not seen Rocky Horror.
What?
Yeah.
Chat. I think Heretic needs a boop for that. They have not seen Rocky Horror.
You have not seen Rocky Horror.
So, like, I spent most of my life in the town that I grew up in, and my parents made damn sure that I would not see them at Rocky Horror.
We need to have a watch party.
At least see the movie. Even if you can't go to an event. That's what I did. I just saw a movie.
After I move, we're gonna look up at an event and we're gonna watch it that way. Because from what I understand, it's not like Mystery Science Theater. It's best watched with a bunch of other people on a live
Very
setting.
true.
Wait, I was thinking of Rocky Horror. Maybe come up with a Zen question. Okay, Zen question here. So there might not even be an answer. There is a crystal ball going on in town. There is a drag race at the crystal ball. A trans-masculine person is going there, and a trans-feminine person is going there, and they both sign up for the drag race. They are both in drag. So, do they dress up as the character as the person they're transitioning to, or as someone of a different sex?
I think it is occasion dependent.
Yes.
Really depends on what the show is about.
So if it's crystal ball, then it means everyone's supposed to be dressing in drag for that party.
Oh, I don't know about. I don't go outside. Come on.
You don't.
I think this is a more black and white question than you realize.
Really?
I do. I think that it really depends on the occasion, and it really depends on what type of character this person is trying to portray on that given day.
Interesting.
Can I also just be straight up here? I've never done any like fucking pride events. Yeah, I don't go outside. I don't know the answer to this question.
We're gonna change that.
I don't want to go outside.
I'm not even LGBT, and I think you should go to a crystal ball.
Okay, I'll go someday. I've been planning on to for a while, but every time I try to, it's like, oh hey, something came up. Flick.
Oh, Cottage, you got another question about the cake. Here, why don't you just show people what you're denying them with the cute PNG real quick?
Oh, I'm actually trying to polish off the caloric content in the Monster can so you feel less guilty about drinking it.
Oh yeah! Also, here you go, Al. There you go. There you go.
Wait, now what? Wait, I don't see it.
What? There's the cheeks! There's the cheeks!
You know what we should do? We should get an animation of Cottage mooning someone, and then someone just runs up and kicks them in the butt.
No! Don't kick my friend.
Ole, ole, ole.
These cheeks are sacred. Be gentle.
I make no such promises.
Anyway. Okay.
If it's not cake, it's pumpernickel. Remember that, CF.
Okay, so what is a show you both have seen?
Stargate SG-1.
Stargate SG-1.
Okay, I love that show. First off, awesome. So let's play Fuck, Marry, Kill with the characters of Stargate SG-1.
Okay,
Oh, no.
fuck General Hammond, marry General Hammond, kill Jack
General
O'Neill.
Hammond.
What the hell? You go for the chrome domes, huh?
It's the gold.
It's the gold. Son, we're gonna do something. I am not your son. Though General Hammond
is my favorite character in the entire show.
I think a lot of people
I
wish they
don't
worked
blame
under
you.
General Hammond because General Hammond was actually a smart leader in sci-fi. Like, here's a note
was.
from the sketchy-ass destination through the gate on during a solar event that is in the writing of one of our guys with blood on it. It says don't go to these coordinates. I'm gonna follow those directions.
Teal'c, basically being a Gould himself, is like, no, it can't be. General Hammond, the voice of fucking reason, is like, it's the Gould, and you
Though I
have
gotta
to
say,
listen.
I gotta interject you on this. Okay, the Jaffa would protest, or especially the liberated ones would protest at being compared to the Goa'uld, because.
Jaffa, Kree.
But especially Teal'c, because he is actively fighting against the evils of the Goa'uld, and so him being, I can't help but feel like saying that Teal'c counts as Goa'uld is like saying a German counts as a Nazi.
Okay.
I think it's a bit too
That's getting
syncretistic.
real. Holy crap! I
So-
need a drink for this.
if we're gonna get on that subject, Nazis took actual meth. Teal'c has a secondary living being, a parasite living inside of him.
Ah, yes, but it is not wrapped around his spinal cord like an actual Goa'uld symbiote.
We're splitting hairs.
I'm having a drink here.
I know, because of course I'm splitting hairs, because Teal'c is my boy, I love the guy, he's awesome, and I would defend him to the day I die.
I'll give you an indeed in solidarity, but I will say Teal'c still has capacity to be a dick.
Yes, but I would say that the real dick
Yeah,
of
that
SG-1 is Michael Shanks.
Okay, listen, we have actual MacGyver sitting here thinking he can lead a team instead of making a bong out of toenail clippings and popsicle sticks.
I love the Family Guy skit of MacGyver says, "Dear MacGyver, my wife has been kidnapped by ninjas. Enclosed is a paperclip, a rubber band, and a drinky straw. Please save my wife."
Don't get me wrong, I don't actually hate Jack O'Neill. The campiness of that show is unparalleled by a lot. Richard Dean Anderson delivers well.
Oh yes, and his
that
sarcasm
era.
is always great.
Yeah.
Though I just okay, I have a joke. Okay, so Marina Sirtis, right, of Star Trek: The Next Generation, right? She did a guest appearance on SG-1, of course. If you remember the episode where they're in the submarine, and she was on the set for a few days, and she heard Michael Shanks being a total prima donna, and he said out loud after one take, "Ugh, who do you have to fuck to get off this show?" And without skipping a beat, she says to him, "Oh, that's easy, love. The same person you fucked to get on it."
Oh my god.
Yeah, I love Marina Sirtis. She is awesome. She is hilarious, too. It is such an injustice that someone as funny as her was forced to play such a bland-as-bread character as Deanna Troi. Oh, man.
I have no comment. I don't remember that episode. I'm sorry.
I don't blame you there. neither
Okay,
do
okay, okay.
I.
If you could have an object from the SG-1 universe, what would it be?
P90. Wait.
Based answer,
so
holy
you
shit!
chose the P90 instead of the actual fucking Stargate?
Give me that fucking
How are you
P90.
going to power a Stargate? Don't you remember when they explained that it takes a shit ton of electricity to turn it on?
Hey, Zargrim, the Cheyenne Mountain Complex is actually real.
Yes, I know. I'm
That's
very
how
aware.
we power it.
Yes, and they use a shit ton of power to do so.
I don't care. It's better than AI.
Ooh.
True, agreed. I'd rather go to far off distant places and deal with AI-generated slop.
But
we
what
can
if they
find
dial a
habitable
black hole
planets-
again?
If we can find habitable planets versus using AI slop.
As
I am
long as
all
they
for it.
resemble Western Canada.
Okay, so I don't have enough cultural experience in Canada to give an opinion on that.
But like basically almost everywhere they go looks like goddamn Canada.
I mean, if we could just emulate the Pacific Northwest everywhere, that would be fantastic.
Oh, that would be a climatological crisis for the planet. Holy shit.
I
My friends over
hate
here,
the
like,
sun.
yeah,
I love
spaceships,
cloudy
and
rain.
I hate the sun too because it forces me to wake up every day, and I don't like that.
Yeah, it sucks.
But yeah, I kind of agree with what some people are saying. Is the OP as fuck pistol gun zapper thing? Yeah, the Zet Nicotel. Yeah, It's that thing is like 1 shot stuns, 2 shots kills, 3 shots disintegrates, which is ridiculous and makes no sense. But
It's stacking damage is what it is.
how fucking
For all of our MMO girlies out there, I see you.
How the fuck does it stack damage like a goddamn video game?
Play World of Warcraft.
P90.
You know what? Here's a funny story about SG1. I might have told Heretic the story before, but when SG1 was making the switch from the MP5 to the P90, that was when the P90 was trying to come out, and everyone was like, "Oh wow, this is a really good gun." And the Secret Service wanted to buy a bunch of them, but they couldn't buy a bunch of P90s because some dumb little Canadian sci-fi show just bought a whole shit ton of them.
Yep.
Guess which show?
That makes me so
Back
happy.
at SG1.
Aveline, you mean the fun button
The fun button.
or the fun switch?
Fun
I
switch.
have the bladder of a small goldfish. I need to excuse myself for just one moment.
Okay, Heretic,
got
get
it.
the catheter.
Oh no. No, not again. No.
What do you mean again? Wait, what the fuck do you mean again? Have you casted them before?
Yeah, I had bottom surgery. How do you think DP when you have fucking bandages down there?
I'm talking about you cathing them. That whoa, holy shit! This deep dive. What the fuck? Oh, also I'm British, so the Zat isn't actually a gun, so you know I could on it. I could make some jokes at the expense of the British government, but I won't.
I'm down for making jokes that this is the British government. Okay.
So I had a British friend I was talking to about like some world events and stuff like that, and I heard about something that happened. The British Parliament kind of failed to do, and in my exasperation, I said, "Oh, can the British get anything right?" And she says, "Who? The British people or the British government?" I said, "The government," and she says, "Oh, well then no." I'm like, ooh. It was such a burn on her part to say that about the Parliament.
Bah.
Oh god, yeah, there's Avalon saying, it's okay, the British government is a joke on its own. Yeah.
Ain't that the truth? Anyway, I got a PS, so I'm not gonna like.
Wait, what the hell? Okay. Alright, I guess it's up to me to keep, to jingle the keys. Alright. Hey guys, you wanna see a magic trick? Okay. So, a while back, we had this special stream on my winning a lot of local places, including mine. With reform winning? I don't know. Which reform? Are we talking about the ID laws? Because that was one thing that I saw in British news. I'm like, oh my god. But anyways, I got sidetracked. So here's a magic trick. One time, I'm the kind of person who thinks a lot of the Shakespearean humor is actually kind of funny, like a guy. People doing cross-dressing. I actually sometimes find that kind of funny. So I did this thing where my character of Zargram got turned into a girl by a random angry witch who was pissed off for completely unrelated reasons. And we did this whole special stream where the chat had to solve a bunch of puzzles to help me turn me back. This model is, and ever since then, on my thing, my chat loves to do this. Even before I goddamn start the thing, they can redeem some points to make me swap models. Like this.
Oh shit, we're covering up the frog booty? Oh no! Oh no, I scared him off. Oh shit. Oh shit, do we all have to go pee?
Like this. This is the model that I got turned into by that stupid witch just because she was pissed off at her ex-boyfriend. And then the chat had to rescue me and turn me back to normal. Don't die on me, Heretic. Anyways, I'm gonna do the magic trick again.
No, listen, like you said, this is a result of somebody posted, someone redeemed for the shame.
Oh, hang on a second. Wait, oh, I clicked I closed the chat doc. There it is.
Oh no!
There it is. Got it back. So, there. That's the way to jangle the keys while the guests are out.
Tinkle, 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 tinkle.
Yeah.
Hey, pay attention now.
Blech. Save me. Rescue. Yeah, sure.
Blah. No, there's no saving up. You're stuck there.
I don't even identify as female. Why do people keep? I did it as a joke because I used to be a theater kid, so I actually find some kind of Shakespearean humor kind of funny. Honestly, I find like people who I kind of find cross-dressing kind of inherently funny. I don't know why, but it's just how I am. But I don't think my chat does, and I think they just turned me into my female model just because they just want to see the boobs. I think that's the only reason why they do it.
Yeah, imagine being a theater kid.
Hey, what's wrong with being a theater kid? What the fuck?
I was also a theater kid! That's the joke!
What part did you do? Were you talent, crew, or tech?
I was tech.
I was
wanted
crew.
to be talent.
Science kid. Can you rescue me from the reform local council? I don't think V has been born yet or created in the lab yet, but that's basically what you gotta do to get anything done politically in Britain, is get V for Vendetta going.
That's how you do anything anywhere. Oh shit, I'm on a list now. God damn it, fuck!
I didn't say anything about that, but anyway, I'm also, I'm clearly joking. Don't actually do anything illegal, please. Anyway, right, where were we? So, okay. I do love V for Vendetta. It's one of my favorite movies. It's a great movie. And Hugo Weaving's awesome in it, even though his face never appears. Which most actors, especially a lot of Hollywood actors, would never be down for.
With which better returns.
Heretic
no,
breaking into the little produce section. No, wrong. Heretic would break into the PC computer section and steal all the RAM.
Speaking of, oh no.
What? What happened?
You're gonna have to deliver a package tomorrow. I missed it. Fuck. Oh well.
You missed a package?
Yeah, they didn't knock on my door.
Wait, oh god. You totally just set yourself up for a really dumb, dirty joke. I have to bite my tongue. Never mind. Anyway, so...
Thank you for your patience.
You're good.
No problem. So, anyway... where the hell were we? So, okay, so Heretic, I can't help but notice some changes to your model. Obviously, I noticed the pride color, so, okay, cool. I'm happy for your transition and stuff, but I gotta ask about the bunny ears. I don't think you had that last time.
So, this little PNG was made by a friend of mine shortly after my surgery. It was a little, gift celebration piece. And they wanted to dress me up like the Playboy bunny for some reason, and I think it looks really cute.
Okay, cool. Now, so, here's a question. How do we get the frog into that same outfit? Same size, too.
Well, I think we just need a larger bra to fit these cheeks.
You want to put it on upside down. Got it.
Yeah. Naturally. If we're just going based on current orientation, the way Heretic is facing, I think that's the only way to make it work.
Anyway, okay. So, we've had a bunch of silly talks. We're getting into, the second half of the show right about now. So, let's get to some of this serious topics.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
So, let's get a bit philosophical here. So, Cottage, this is mostly directed at you, but Heretic, feel free to chime in. What is important to you?
That's a lot of things. It's hard to specify things.
Like on a philosophical level.
On a philosophical level? Me, goddamn. The people I love is probably one of the most important things to me, just as a whole. These thoughts fuck you up.
If I could post the emoticon of a newspaper to Bap Avalon, I would. Wait, I think I can.
Yeah, she's being a bad puppy.
There we go.
Me personally, I think there needs to be more transparency and an overhaul of the foster care system for children. Especially as a child, people are in such a vulnerable position to be moved from home to home, and there needs to be more transparency, more funding, and greater consideration and attention to detail when providing these children with a home. Not just a home, but to make sure that the people involved are who they say they are and will be equipped to care for a child.
Okay, let's expand upon that. What are some of the things that, if this cause is what is important to you, then what are some of the things that it's going through right now that necessitate all these reforms?
So, myself, I grew up in foster care. I have a firsthand experience, and the things that I went through in foster care are not some things that any child or any human being should go through. And, it's a cause that I hold very close to my heart. And these children just need a safe place. They need to know what's going to happen tomorrow. They need security, safety, and clarity. They need concise answers when they ask questions. And that's not something that they're always provided.
What would provide this clarity and safety that is lacking then?
I think a big thing that would provide the clarity and safety that is lacking currently is the transparency. This is not just from the outside looking in, but also for the child that's directly involved with the system. They should have a complete briefing on where they may be going, or even in some cases, a choice on where they may be going. In most cases, if not all, they are not told or communicated with on where they're going until the very last minute.
So it's basically sanctioned human trafficking in a way. They're just being trafficked wherever the system says.
Essentially.
That's some horse shit. Holy crap.
Yep. There were times in my life where I had no idea where I would end up on any given day.
What happened when you asked why they don't tell you? What was their bullshit reason when you challenged them and asked them why they won't give you any details?
So the problem with the system is that you're punished for trying to get more answers. Typically, you end up in worse situations when you're labeled as a problem. And asking questions can get you labeled as a problem.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Wow, that's messed up.
It's horrible. And yeah,
Okay.
I really just wish more kids had clear answers at the very fucking least.
Okay, wow, I had no idea that you get punished for asking questions in the foster care system. That's some actual horse shit. Wow. Okay. So what would be something that could actually, make it so that kids can get this transparency? What if, let's say, okay, I'm just going to spitball here. Obviously, I'm not going to say that anything that I come off the top of my head is going to be a solution to something as complex as this, obviously. But just for the sake of conversation, what if you had not only a way to prevent kids getting lost in the system, like say every kid has a registration in a database to make sure that way if they ever get lost, you have like their fingerprints, you have a picture of them, you have all this information so you can help find them more easily. Would something like that help with transparency?
I think that is setting the child up for future incarceration because of the positions that they're put in, being in low-income households and the foster system making them feel like they have to do whatever they need to do to survive.
Damn.
It makes it easier for the system to catch them in the future.
So that would just do nothing but just make them over-policed then. Okay.
Yes.
Great. Okay, well, what if there was like some kind of like message board for foster kids by foster kids so they can actually exchange information and try and understand what the hell's going on?
The amount of resources that exist today are nearly boundless, but the community outreach and just the announcements and awareness of such things are so little because the funding only exists primarily through the patronage and donations through people who care about these causes, and to truly get these things off the ground you need wide support, not people who have just been impacted by the system or who have a direct hand in the system, but for people who actually give a shit.
Damn, it sounds like basically what you would need is to start like a grassroots movement. Well, actually, this is one of the topics that one of you didn't want to talk about. We're getting to politics now. Shit. But I feel like if you were to do anything to even try to address this, it would have to basically involve politics. You'd have to get legislation passed or something.
Absolutely. And, getting into politics, the current political climate that we're in, people don't understand what is, a lot of people, I should say, I shouldn't generalize too much, but a lot of people don't understand what something truly means or how it impacts them until it actually hits them at home.
Yeah, very, very true.
Hard.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was definitely a heavy question to talk about. So let's talk about you as an individual. So I understand that this cause is important to you. I want to talk about you as an individual on a more, let's say, philosophical perspective. So it sounds like for you, you care about compassion, you care about justice, you care about transparency. Is that fair to say?
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honesty, concise communication.
I think we can all agree on those.
Right. I'm just trying to, basically, paint a picture here, because that's kind of what we do on the show, is we try to help people get a bit deeper understanding of the streamer guests. Right. So, okay. So, how much of who you are today was affected by the injustices you were forced to suffer?
I would say probably, like, it's a really hard thing to quantify. Just spitballing, probably like 90% of who I am today is formed by the stuff that I was impacted by at younger ages.
Jeez.
That's not to say that who you are moving forward is defined by your past, but
right.
You can use what you learned to be a better person moving forward.
Yeah, that's one thing that I'm someone who has anxiety disorder and depression. So past things that happened in my life are things that I have a very hard time for moving on from. Like, my self-talk is absolutely abysmal, and I'm always saying very, very terrible things to myself when no one else is around. And so the idea of a lot of people saying, "Oh, just move on from it. Oh, just get on with it. Oh, just forget it, or just lighten up." It really isn't that easy. So I can't relate to what you've been through, obviously, but I can at least empathize for going through stuff that, yeah, you're never going to be able to really, be rid of it, because it impacted how you grew. So yeah, I kind of understand what you're saying, is that if you're going to keep moving with life, you just got to figure out how to find your feet and keep on keeping on.
Imposter syndrome is a bitch, and it's directly impacted by what happened to us moving forward, like growing up. So I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
But I don't want to take all the spotlight. Heretic, like, do you have any comments on imposter syndrome?
I can go on about that all day. That's like day-to-day life for me. Waking up every day telling myself, oh man, I do not deserve anything I've ever gone for.
Right?
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
Oh god.
Normal.
I think a lot of that too comes from, seeing the word selfish as a taboo, when it's okay to be selfish when it means taking care of yourself and, empowering yourself.
Maybe selfishness is a spectrum and not an absolute in that regard. Maybe
I would agree with that.
That, to a certain extent, that, it's not, doing something for yourself is not black and white. You are a terrible person. And if you're selfless, you're good. You can selflessly do something for someone in a selfish way. You know what I mean? Like giving
and
someone,
to selflessly do something for someone, you have to take care of yourself first.
Yeah, if you want to actually, give them options. Like, there was this one time, my mom was a deacon for our parish, and she had this lady who, she has some mental health issues, and she has this tendency of kind of alienating people around her. Everywhere she goes. And at one point she needed a car because she was going to get evicted again. I was trying, let's try and find this person a car. Let's try to find one that'll be good for, if you have to live in your car. I bend over backwards, I take a half day off work, I do all kinds of stuff. I find, and this was back when, if you found a car listing, you pretty much had to act on it that day. So you could not wait on it. You could not wait a few days. You had to basically go right now for a used car. So I find a listing, I message them and say, okay, I'm taking a half day off work. I'm gonna try and get this for you. I go there, I pick them up. I say, okay, we have to hurry if we want to even have a chance of even getting this car for you. It's in your price range, it meets your needs, and all that stuff. And then as we're going to their bank or whatever the heck, and they say, I don't want it. I'm like, wait, what? What's wrong? It's red. I'm like, what?
What?
And they said, yeah, I can't drive a red car because 3 of the last accidents I've been in were in red cars. And I'm saying, you're driving in a red car right now. And she says, I know, but I don't want it. It's red. And I'm like, okay, I am no longer going to bend over backwards for you if this is what happens. If you're going to be choosy about this like this, because you are in a crisis situation and you're going to be like this. Like, I'm sorry. I lost a lot of empathy for her that day. I really went out on a limb for that, doing all kinds of stuff for them, and I felt like they threw it in my face.
I think people are entitled to their own unique experiences that they've lived through. Earlier, you know, this is kind of a weird way to, I guess, segue into this, but we were talking about names and how names, whether or not it's the same person, can still be triggering. So maybe just the memory of that color of the car is, and the things that they lived through in that car previously were enough to deter them.
I think that's kind of what actually happened, but at the time I felt like she knew how much she knew all these things that were being done because of what was going on, all these things, and the fact that, I don't know, I felt, maybe that's the problem, I feel.
Like, that's the big thing there. Like, for me, my experiences with, like, trauma, but, like, I was in a car crash back in 2020, and as a result of that, I just cannot watch movies with, like, car chases, especially if there's, like, gonna be crashing, breaking glass, and stuff like that. I still, like, jump at the, like, just the sound of breaking glass.
Something may seem a little ridiculous to us now, but based on what somebody else has lived through, I think it's important that we take special considerations for those instances and make sure that they feel seen at the very least.
I understand what you're saying. When I was a kid, we had a house fire, and I had, like, debilitating pyrophobia for a very long time afterwards. And only after a lot of exposure therapy did I finally start to get over that. So I guess some part of me kind of forgot what it's like to be phobic of something. And one of the things that tends to get me with... Thank you so much, Tar. Thank you. Right when we're talking about heavy shit, you want to do this. Thank you.
Are the nipples out? Yeah.
Talk about breaking the ice.
When I was a kid, we had a house fire around Christmas time, and I developed severe pyrophobia from that, and only after a lot of exposure therapy did I finally start to get over it. Anyway, what I was saying is...
Sorry, I didn't know watermelons were in season right now.
Hey, yo! Melons in chat, yo!
Right. Anyway, where was I? Okay. What I was saying was, I think a lot of, I think some part of me kind of repressed the idea of being sympathetic to trauma because I basically wasn't allowed to, by my own parents, I wasn't allowed to stay, as withdrawn from fire as others might have been. They forced me to, like, light candles. They forced me to do all kinds of stuff just to get me used to it again so I wouldn't be afraid of fire for the rest of my life. Was that harsh? Yes. Would that fly today? Probably not.
I think through therapy, sometimes we forget what it's like to be at the beginning stages of the process.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think a lot of people, though, one of the things that gets me is that they don't want to continue at all. And I think that's one of the things that kind of frustrates me, is that... I don't know. Is it just? No. I'll admit, I get very frustrated, and sometimes if I can see a solution to things and it's not being done, I get kind of irritated. But then again, you don't solve mental health, obviously. People are people, and they're always going to be complex.
I think we also discussed that the three of us are on the spectrum, and things not going according to our perceived plan or the expectation that we build up to ourselves really throws us off and intensifies that frustration.
I don't know if I've ever been diagnosed with autism spectrum personality disorder, but... Okay,
gotcha. I may have misunderstood then.
Yeah, I have depression, severe recurrent depression, anxiety, ADD, and other stuff too. But yeah, that's one I have not been given. But yeah. Anyway.
Autism is a spectrum. It's different.
And with ADD, on that, it's an interesting topic. When I was first diagnosed, I think I was like 6 or 7 years old. I was initially diagnosed with ADD because at the time that was, the catch-all term for it. And then as it progressed, it turned into ADHD, which, is a little more specific, but also opens up a much more broad spectrum, which still is neurodivergence. So I feel that opens up a lot of doors to possibly getting diagnosed. Not saying you need to necessarily.
Oh yeah.
But trust me, I see a lot of mental health professionals while I'm still on Medicaid.
Gotcha.
It's going to change next year, but whatever.
Yeah, all that to say is I definitely think, we talked about mental health previously. I think it is worth getting that checked out and taken a look at. Not just for yourself, but to make sure that you also have accommodations as well, wherever you may be with your career or yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hear ya. I've seen like a bunch of different drinks, and not one of them ever thought I had ASPD. But I'll ask again. I think I'm due to see another one again soon.
But I wish I did, because like there been like of the 4 times I've been fired in my life, 3 of them probably wouldn't happen.
Oh, after every single time I got either let go, laid off, or straight up fired, I basically wanted to hurt myself in bad ways.
Yeah, I feel that.
I can understand that. I got laid off last year in April, and I work in IT. Previously, I was a network engineer.
Yeah.
I was a network engineer and then started working in software, and then, got laid off because that's what big companies do. They overextend, and then
a lot of corpos are basically have the business
profits.
Here's one thing I learned about after I finished business school, is that all these so-called genius businessmen, most of them, like 99% of them, are not genius businessmen. They actually don't really know how finance works. They don't know how any of these things work. They just inherited the money and built up an image about being a genius, and then they just pay other people to handle their money for them. And two, that most companies themselves don't actually know how a business is supposed to work. All they do is make number go up. Because that's why...
You can seem really smart when you have the money and resources to have everyone else manage that for you.
Yes. And here's the thing. I actually have a degree in accounting and stuff like that. Business is not hard, but it's a credit to how stupid a lot of these business people are, that even though as easy as business really is, because it's just algebra, it's really basic stuff too. Most of the time it's just arithmetic. And how simple a lot of these things function, except when you have to interact with, like, federal governments and shit like that. It's a credit to how dumb a lot of these business people really, really, truly are when it comes to handling their businesses, because they overpay themselves, so they build up their equity. Then they decide to basically destroy the core of the business by becoming a public company, because that's what everyone else does, so that must be what we should do too. Then they lose the company loses its identity after they get their initial public offering. Then the company starts to go to shit, and then they suddenly don't know why they're killing it after the initial owners left. I've seen it so many times. It's why I no longer really trust public companies, and I especially do not trust the markets. Because a lot of the time, even the best speculators don't actually know what's going on. They will sound very confident, and they will sound so self-assured about a lot of things, but most of the time, they really don't know what's going to happen. And the markets really, really are a fucking casino. And
it's ironic that we can't get more funding for medical research and science, because all these companies are doing are promising fallacies, the promise of technology, the promise of profit. And in science and medical research, we have actual promise, we have actual backing for research and things to prove.
But my index fund but my index fund, I don't want to read the prospectus of the business. I don't want to read its annual reports. I don't want to read about who's leading it right now. I don't want to read about how it's founded. I don't want to read its mission statement. I don't want to read. I just want to invest in an index fund and have my number go up. Wah, 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 wah.
Yep.
that's most people. That's most people in the market. That's really most people in the market. They don't actually want to do any homework or research, and all they want is to see the number go up, because they're basically 5 years old. And they don't understand the concept of a business cycle. They don't understand the concept of highs and lows in the market. They don't understand that it is not possible for it always to be a bull market. It is not possible for that to happen. And so they always push companies to grow for growth's sake, which they don't even grok or even begin to understand is the same exact algorithm of a tumor.
The market was bought and paid for decades ago.
And it started in the late 70s, early 80s when Bloomberg started, or when the ETF and all these index funds were invented, and you could casually invest in everything, and you no longer had to research anything at all, and all of a sudden, yeah, make number go up, go boom. It's I'm going to say it right here. It's index fund slop. It's casual investing because you don't actually really know what you're buying anymore. You get some idea, but you don't really control it. You just have it's a fucking merry-go-round. And it means that a lot of companies are exceptionally overvalued, and especially a lot of executives are incredibly overvalued, because a lot of them, they're full-time executives. They don't actually know the business. They don't actually know how anything in the business works. All they know is how to wear a suit, look good on camera, and basically promise that the number will go up. That's all they got. Everything else is delegated, and they are not worth the goddamn carbon in their bodies, because they don't know a thing about how to actually make money with the basic business plan, which is why they always go to the market, because make the number go up. That's all they fucking get. Ugh. Sorry, can you tell I'm very frustrated?
Oh yeah. Your frustration is valid, because that's a shared frustration with, like, everybody here!
How often have you heard of good people / workers being fired after making a great product because profit must go up? Yes, exactly. The only kind of value that a lot of these people who, I have a Harvard business degree, so basically your only concept of business is make the number go up. Okay, good for fucking you. I just want you content for Harvard business degrees. Anyway, if their only concept is liquid profits. That's all they got. They do not understand the concept that value has different kinds of value. There is goodwill with your customers, goodwill with your vendors, goodwill with your stakeholders, not shareholders. There's a difference. Stakeholders includes employees. And all these things, it literally costs 6 times as much to get a new customer than to keep an old one. And what do? They always want to expand into a new market because it's sexier. Because it makes the, it's more, oh wow, they're going to do this? Ooh, that's bold. Everyone wants to be fucking Christopher Columbus and discover a whole new fucking continent. But they don't understand that sometimes you don't gotta fix what ain't broke. But no one wants to fucking do that.
Discover the new lands. He did not. Second of all,
well, okay, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, like deep breaths.
Deep breaths. Second of all, if I'm holding onto a ribeye, does that make me a stakeholder?
A what?
A ribeye.
Yeah, I think it's important that we all remember to breathe in this process.
Okay, fine. Sorry, I can be ranty sometimes.
Your rant is valid though, because it's like, fuck, yeah.
And I got really pissed when I joined the Freemasons, and there was one guy in our lodge.
Hold on, what?
Well, yeah, I'm a Freemason. Anyway,
what? How'd you pull that off?
I asked.
Aren't you also like not supposed to talk about what happens to the Freemasons?
I know what things I'm not allowed to bring up. I am allowed to tell people that I'm in the Freemasons. It's really not that big a deal. Okay, look, I'm gonna.
Guys, Illuminati confirmed. Let's go.
No, we're not the Illuminati. That was a group of Bavarians in the 1700s who didn't like nobility. They were the original version of Republican, which means they think the government should be a public matter of the people, not the nobility. And no, I'm not part of the Knights Templar. That's a different brand. That's a different order. It's a Masonic order, but it's a whole different. It's in the Scottish Rite, I think. Anyway, here's the thing with the Masons.
Is it true there's a treasure map on the back of the Declaration of Independence?
Okay. Can I just let me fucking talk for a second here? First off, if we had the secrets that everyone assumes we had, our doors would have been kicked down by guys in black tactical gear decades ago. That has not happened. Second of all, what we mostly do is debate about what charities and fundraisers and scholarships to fund. That's most of what we do. And that's not a secret either. It's more like a guys club where we talk about what charities to fund, and we talk about what kind of fundraisers to hold, and then we go get smashed at the bar. I'm not even joking. It's the whole concept of it is basically just be a good person, try to help your fellow brother, and just try to not be a dick to people. I mean, there's a lot of, ideas about how to do that, and there's a lot of other stuff there, but it really is not nearly as sinister as people think. Now, the group you should watch out for is Bohemian Grove.
Yeah.
Follow the fucking money. I don't think the guys who hold a corned beef dinner every year are going to be the ones who are going to be funding the fucking Epstein Island. Yeah, the Masons are nowhere near as big a deal as people think. And no, we do not practice fucking magic. Everyone just makes all these dumb assumptions and say, oh, it's a secret society. We literally put signs about where our lodges are next to the road. It's not a secret that we exist. Oh, that's one thing I could do right now, is I could read your guys' fortunes, because after we were going to do a collab on Monday, but we couldn't because of various reasons, and I started reading the fortunes for a lot of my stuff. Now, I actually happen to have a little bit of exposure to the occult, not from masonry. Actually, masonry is a lot more like, even though, as long as you are not, the only requirements you have to be a mason are the following. One, you can't be an atheist. You can believe in anything you want. You can even be agnostic or whatever.
Can we move on to subject?
You're right. Sorry, my bad. Sorry. I get rambling, just like my dad.
I was mostly just joking.
Sorry. I see all these videos on. Sorry. That's one of the things that gets me is yeah. Anyway, okay. No, I am not plotting to overthrow anything, and no, there's no map on the back of the Declaration of Independence. That's just a movie.
But it was a bad movie.
Actually, I kind of had fun watching that movie. Anyway, so what are some kind of things that you guys would want to stream in the future?
Stuff.
Oh.
You okay, Cottage?
Yeah, doing good. So I would like to stream Minecraft in the future.
Oh.
Yeah, I would like to stream Minecraft in the future.
What's so funny? What's going on? What's so funny?
Nothing. just awkward overtone.
Okay.
You're fine.
Okay. I swear, when I mention the Masons, everyone thinks I'm like part of a fucking gang. God damn it, what the hell?
No, you're fine.
Oh my god.
It's just a little hard to follow.
Okay, have you guys ever done any kind of magic or occult shit in your life?
I've literally been shuffling tarot cards here this whole time. Would
you care to do a reading of us?
I got into crystals at one point, but it turned out I had mold poisoning.
Well, here, how about this, Heretic? Why don't you do a 5-card reading of me?
I don't know what any of this shit means, so fine. Let's see here. You got the sword of the Ace of Swords upside down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eight pentacles upside down, and a whole bunch of swords upside down. So I'm guessing you're in for a bad day.
Shit. Well, here. Well, let me do a reading.
I don't know what any of that means, but good luck.
Okay, there's one tower, and there's 2 towers, and the third. Why is this an airplane?
Here, I'm gonna open up Tabletop Simulator and I'll do a reading for you guys. How about that? This will be a first.
No.
What's wrong? Oh, it'll be fun. Come on.
These cheeks.
So the joke I just made. Oh gosh, that's the second time I didn't have a joke on this channel. Fuck.
Wait, a what joke?
I said I pulled 2 towers in an airplane.
Oh. Jeez, man. Jeez, dude. Anyway.
And punched him off in his ass.
Wow, we keep trying to bring this back to wholesome shit. Okay, how about this? Puppies or kittens? Which would you rather snuggle with?
Yo, puppies.
Okay, Cottage, how about you?
They're valid too.
Despite my allergy, puppies.
Puppies.
Yeah, I think I might go for both because I'm being indecisive right now. But I can see puppies. They're just adorable.
Growing up, I was always more of a cat person because of allergies, but I have 3 dogs right now, and I fucking love them.
Oh.
That's awesome. All right, I have my stupid little fortune-telling thing loaded up in Tabletop Simulator in a completely different menu. I will do a quick reading for Heretic since they did one for me.
Oh no. I don't even know what these things mean.
You played the cards. You live the cards.
Oh, shit. I matched the gathering again.
Heart of the
I love
cards!
puppies, too.
So my chatters will know what I'm using. I'm using my little Hexergy thing. It's a little tabletop. It's a little tabletop game I've been working on for fucking ever. And I'm gonna be trying to release a digital version this year sometime. Anyway, okay. So so I now have wait. How am I gonna? Oh no, I know what I'll do. Actually, yes, that's what I shall do. I will go to studio mode. I'm gonna do that. Gameplay, yes.
Oh no.
Tabletop Simulator, Control C. Control, yep, take it here. Boom. Boom. We're going to put it right in the middle. Right in the middle, right above both of us.
I just gotta say, I'm so glad that we can browser source this whole talk show.
The same.
onto our
It's actually pretty
screens.
cool tech.
It's so easy.
Right?
I know.
All right. So here I have it. I have 7 tiles I just drew. I do not know which tiles I have drawn. I do not know the orientation they are in. But here they are. I'm going to flip them. Bam. All right. We are reading for Heretic. So I was supposed to say that before I flipped. God damn it.
What the fuck am I looking at?
This is the thing I've been making for over 2 years now. It's a little thing. It's a board game and it's fortune telling too. Alrighty then. So
It says Heretic is going to grow double D's in the next
Let's
3
go!
weeks.
Let's fucking go!
downside
Go,
is
go,
it's a second
go.
pair, not the original pair.
You have 4 titties?
Cyplex has one?
Okay, so let's hear it.
Heretic, bless us with your melons in chat, please.
All right, we got a primary heart tile right in the middle. Primary heart is things that you are emotionally conscious of. It has a good connection to warm heart, to things that you are emotionally drawn to. Okay, that
You're literally saying I'm gay.
what? No, I feel like
Have you not seen the U-Haul parked outside?
I don't even know what you're talking about. Anyway.
I've been out in like 4 weeks to go live with my girlfriend.
Okay, anyway, what I'm trying to... Okay, so, let's hear it.
Sargrim, I don't mean to interrupt, but I would like to say thank you, Luna, so much for the raid.
up,
Welcome in.
Luna?
Oh, they just
raiders.
landed-
Thank
oh,
you
we just
so
got
much
raided. I
for
didn't even
being
see that.
here.
Here, let me shout them out.
Welcome in, everybody. So glad to have you here. We are on the Sometime Show with Zargrim and Heretic Slim tonight.
Luna's list. Boom.
Hi, Camille. It's good to see you, Luna. I won't be able to respond to everybody immediately, but I appreciate you being here. Please know that.
Yee! Y'all loved here. Let's go.
All right, any other connections? Let's see here. That one is not connected to anything. And is disconnected. These two are connected. Okay, grab these. Okay, grab those, and I'm going to pull them out here. Wait, no, these are... Yeah, okay, we're good. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to see if there's any edges that match up or any corners that match up. That's what I'm trying to do. This one is not matching up to anything, so I just set it aside. Neither is... Well, this one is connected via the mystery tile. Actually, so is this one. Okay, so... Mystery means uncertainty. Right now, it sounds like for Heretic, well, your fortune is this. That which you are consciously aware of emotionally is something that you're also emotionally attracted to in a good way, in a way that's positive and beneficial. However, there's an air of mystery connected to it, hence the mystery tile, or the universe tile. In a sense, that's connected to... interesting. Now, the face tile doesn't necessarily mean religion, per se. It can mean things that you just believe in. It's like philosophy, for example.
Infertility? I'm probably gonna get pregnant.
Get pregnant!
When a person believes in either spirituality or philosophically relating to the soul. Meanwhile, it has an air of mystery connection to primary mind, that which you are consciously thinking of, which has a major connection to cold soul. Okay, so it seems like while emotionally you're conscious of something that you are, positively attracted to, and that positively is beneficial, there's also a mysterious connection between your concept of what you believe in and what you consciously think about versus what repels you on a existential or spiritual level. So it seems like you're a bit conflicted between how you feel and how you think versus what you believe, which is kind of a truism about a lot of people. But in this case, it would imply that there's conflict between your feelings and your thoughts, and because it seems like your thoughts are connected to your beliefs in this case, but your beliefs are being repelled by something, and that this is kind of juxtaposed with how your feelings right now.
Yo,
I
I
don't
feel
know.
called out.
What?
I feel called out.
What do you mean?
I'm playing.
I would like to ask, while we're in the middle of this, how much stock do you two put into readings and things of the occult?
Me, I
embarrassed mom.
I go by what my friend Tarth told me. They said it's originally tarot was made as a way to help people to talk about their issues, to talk about what's bothering them, as a way to basically catalyze talk therapy in a way, as a way to get people.
It's literally therapy.
Yeah, as a way to get people to open up and basically try and become more cognizant about where their life is and where it's going. That's what it's originally supposed to be. And then, of course, it got monetized and got turned into this whole thing.
It's just like Greek mythology. Each card has like its own little story to it. That's basically what it is.
Yeah.
And it's like universally relatable because it's the way to get people talking.
Yeah. It's a way to help to try and catalyze, bring people together. That's my perspective on it. Do I actually believe, the cardboard said you're gonna die today? No.
No.
I think, jokes aside, it is still very interesting to look into.
Yeah.
I do have a rule typically on my channel to not discuss religion, but I feel like I'm in good company today, so I'll allow it on my channel at least. I think it's worth looking into. Not that I put stock into it, but at the end of the day, none of us actually fucking know what is out there and what is going to happen. So I think
I agree.
Very cool and very fun to look into at the very least.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun. Do I actually believe that all this stuff is just going to be like, I'm working actual thaumaturgy here? No, I don't. And if you talk to a lot of people on the occult Reddit, they're going to say, no, we do theurgy, not thaumaturgy. I'm not going to shoot lightning bolts from my fingers. Wait, we got someone here saying, I think tarot is a more advanced version of flipping a coin to make a decision, but seeing what you hope it lands on to make a decision rather than result of the coin. Yeah, what I intend to call this thing with Hectorgy is a free association toy. It is a way to help catalyze how people think about themselves and each other. I'm not going to try and pretend like it's much more than that.
Tarot seems to add more context to the coin flip through self-suggestion, in my opinion.
Yes. I would definitely agree with that. Of course, all of these kinds of things are subject to confirmation bias and all kinds of biases thereof. Because sometimes people only see what they want to see. What? You mean I'm going to be the next king of Norway? Holy shit, yeah!
Right. There has to be a grain of salt, right? There always has to be.
Like, I've had digital free readings for me before. It's always a good time.
Yeah, I think it's fun as a social thing. I dare say it can be healthy as a social thing to help bring people together and help get them to try and understand each other better. Do I actually think you're gonna, the pieces of cardboard came down in this way, therefore you need to live your life the way I tell you to, buy my fancy incense for $500. No, fuck that.
So, it's funny you bring up incense. This is such a weird, little side topic, but I've actually... I don't use TikTok or social media really, except for scrolling. I don't comment or engage anymore.
Smart.
It's better for my mental health that way. But
yeah.
Anyways, every now and again, before bed, I'll scroll YouTube shorts, and I came across this channel called Smoke Walkers, and it's been interesting just seeing their process of harvesting and selecting frankincense for different distillations and incense. I know nothing of the process and the ritual and their true passions and goals behind their process. But it's been really interesting, at the very least, from just a knowledge perspective, to see what it's like in a different part of the world.
Totally.
You know, I'm on the subject of religion. Like, I cannot have a rule where I say we can't talk about religion on my stream because, like, I've studied theology.
Oh.
It's a hobby of mine. I won't say hobby of mine. It's an autistic interest of mine. Just stories of religious ideology across humanity as a whole. We're not just talking like, you know, the Abrahamic shit that everybody's obsessed with nowadays. We're talking like from Roman to Greek to Celtic to you name it.
Oh yeah. Totally. And
even
by the way,
Abrahamic stuff, I think, is still really interesting to look into. Whether
also,
or not you put stock into it, it's fascinating.
Speaking of that, there is a very good channel out there run by Dr. Justin Sledge. It's called Esoterica, and he dives into the archaeology, theology, mysticism, all kinds of stuff about these things from an academic standpoint. He talked about the origins of the concept of Yahweh, which he pronounced as Yahweh, almost with an L. And get this. In early Canaanite society, which, you know, Eastern Mediterranean, there were two different deities. One was Yahweh, which started as a war god, and there was one called Elohim, which is closer to the stereotypical concept of God that a lot of us have today. You know, the old man, white beard, all that kind of stuff. And they got combined at some point.
And if you play the Talos principle, Easter eggs to this.
Oh, yeah. And if you are into this kind of shit, I really recommend going to Esoterica, because this guy comes, it might be dry for people who like a lot more sensationalized stuff, but if you like the academic side of this, it's very, very insightful. Yeah. And they have some very cool discussions, too, about the concept of ontology and the crisis of meaning in contemporary society, because meaning can be so synthetically, you know, manufactured, and it doesn't feel genuine, which, believe me, I experience that a lot.
Looking into religious cultures, I think is such a huge...
I'm sorry. I have to read an app here real quick.
Heretic, please. I feel like I have been such a main character in certain parts of this.
I kind of told Sarkram I want you to be the main character here. I'm fine being on to the side. You're on display here today, bud.
Go for it.
I gotta see these cheeks.
Take the spotlight. The cheeks are out 24/7. Just take it.
Anyway, I'm gonna interrupt here real quick. App here says, I get all my religious belief from Neon Genesis. I will not elaborate further. App, you should elaborate further.
Good job, Shinji. Good job, Shinji. Good job, Shinji. Good job, Shinji. You destroyed the world. Good job, Shinji.
Good shit, Shinji.
I couldn't get through NGE personally. But anyways, what were you saying, Cottage?
That is a great question. So a regular segment on my streams is when I'm asked a question 5 to 15 seconds after I've been on a topic, I typically gaslight my chat because I have no idea where I was that long ago.
Oh, yeah.
That's how severe my ADHD is sometimes. I'm shamelessly admit it. I am unmedicated. It's hard to manage, but sometimes I just don't know where I was 15 seconds ago.
Fair enough. Well, okay. I'll ask you this question. Do either of you believe in the flying spaghetti monster?
I don't believe in it. Sorry, Heretic, I didn't mean to talk over you. Go ahead. I was going to say, I don't believe in it as an actual deity or a living thing, or a living thing that once was, an ageless one, so to speak.
I wasn't being figurative, I was kind of just shitposting, because in the theology world, that's kind of just a running joke. But
in today's climate, I feel like it's necessary to specify so people don't go off the rails.
Oh, yeah.
Fair enough.
You know,
part of the outcast.
It's difficult to manage an online persona sometimes because you never know who's going to take it seriously.
God, that is so true. Oh my God. Like you could like the ancient Twitter joke. I like pancakes. Comment. So you hate waffles then, huh? Like, oh my God.
Yeah, and also being in a broad autistic landscape, it's social cues are far and few between.
Yeah,
So
less so on the internet.
It's beneficial to specify. But no, I don't believe that this flying spaghetti monster exists, but I believe in what it stands for.
Yo.
Did you guys ever watch Xavier Renegade Angel?
No. But I was about to say, I believe in the flying lasagna monster. I do not acknowledge your spaghetti.
Dude, that is like the demiurge of the pastaverse.
We have lasagna mentioned. Thank you. I go into random streams hoping that there's a lasagna command for people. ! Lasagna. It'll be out there one of these days.
Wait, Heretic, tell me you got the reference I made when I said that the lasagna monster is the demiurge. Thank you. If I could fist bump you, I would, because people who study theology will run into Gnosticism, and so they'll find that all that weird stuff.
I fucking love Gnosticism because it's okay to not know, and it being at a perspective of just, being open to other personalities, other opinions. Is such a beautiful thing.
Well, being open is definitely important, but I can't help but feel like at some point that... Okay, so this might be a little bit of a spicy take, but my perspective is this. That the human mind and indeed the soul can be much like a city. In order for it to be healthy, you gotta open the gates once in a while and allow trade. You gotta have an exchange of ideas, exchange of goods, exchange of culture, so on and so forth. Having said that, if you allow the city to grow perhaps uncontrollably and you get urban sprawl, or perhaps if you don't manage it and you don't take care of it, then it may start to come up with some kind of like philosophical crisis of identity. Where
I think that gets a little too far into nativism and close to home with current political climates, personally.
Nativism? Wait, I'll have to look that one up. I don't know that one.
So, as far as I understand it, nativism is, the personality of the political climate that thinks that this land is theirs.
Uh-oh.
They were the first to claim it.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Here, I got it right here. I got it right here on
Their ideology is the right one because the masses believe so.
Oh, God. Now I see what your point is. I guess I'm not saying from a literal city. I'm saying metaphorically for the human individual. I'm saying that it's important to have some kind of grounding in reality about what an academic honesty about facts and logic, but that it's also important to have the emotional intelligence to have a give and take with other individuals, to be respectful but also curious and sometimes skeptical about what you hear. So that way you can, try and vet what you do believe and what you don't believe, and that way you can have some kind of a actual, philosophical ecosystem of the individual, perhaps.
There is something to be said about preserving culture, but that takes a greater understanding and a much broader sense of cooperation.
Oh, yeah!
Than we like to admit.
Oh, yeah! Believe me, I'm a huge Star Trek fan. Believe me, Believe me, I know exactly what you're talking about, because, for example, there's a great episode in Star Trek where Worf, his wife is murdered by Duras, and he claims a Klingon right of vengeance, which means that he gets to go over to Duras, challenge him in single combat, and he defeats and he kills Duras. There's an important conversation between him and Picard, where Picard says, I do my best to respect the culture, your Klingon culture, because I understand it is important to you. Right. I understand that this is important to you, and I try to do my very best to be respectful for it. However, you are a subject of the Federation, and you have, by our own laws, committed, either committed anything from wrongful death to murder. I cannot condone that. And I feel like this kind of ties into what you're saying about, well, maybe I'm misinterpreting what you're saying, but I feel like this is connected in some way to the idea of trying to be tolerant of other cultures, but still having, at least some kind of sense of what your own limits are. What do you think?
I always find it interesting when someone brings up Star Trek in casual conversation.
I want to watch Next Generation, fuck.
Say again, Heretic?
I want to go watch Next Generation, fuck.
Next Generation is awesome, just avoid the first season.
No, watch the first season. Just do it. Just do it.
You know not what you speak of.
Interesting.
First
I always
Cottage,
find it interesting when somebody brings up Star Trek in casual conversation, because my greatest exposure to Star Trek growing up and even modern times is I hear it and see it through the lens of other people, because I've tried to watch it and it's just not my show, but I have such a fascination for it and such a great appreciation for it through the lens of other people that tell me stories of other episodes. So I find myself sympathizing more with the villains and the antagonists in these stories through the lens of other people.
Interesting.
Because I lack greater context in the actual story that's being portrayed on screen.
This sounded like we need to schedule a watch party.
I would love to do a watch party.
If we do a watch party, I can watch the Stargate. Let's be real.
I've got all the seasons on season 1.
I have all the seasons in real life. I have all the box sets.
Yeah, I have all the box sets except season 1. I love physical media.
Same.
And that's one that has been really hard to find in local shops, unfortunately.
I gotta drop a reference. Heretic. Darmok and Jalad at Tanagra.
Arms out wide.
Let's see here. Heretic and Cottage at the crummy late night show.
Cheeks out wide.
Cottage, their cheeks pressed together.
Okay, so I heard wide, but can we get a double wide in chat? Because we
Double
got two
wide,
of them
let's
out.
go.
Wait, chat. Let's one up it. Let's do wide peepo.
Oh my god. But
Let's get the Appalachian Mountains mentioned in chat.
Appalachian Mountains, let's go.
It didn't do the thing I wanted it to do. God dang it. It didn't do wide peepo.
So Star Trek also has a so special home to my heart, because I had a very rough upbringing, very a lot of isolation, and so especially because of school, because I'm from Nebraska, and I was the only nerdy autistic outcast in my class of those years. So middle school, my only positive memories of those time period was going home to watch Star Trek with my mom on Spike TV.
What the fuck are you saying, Avalon? Are you saying Nebraska isn't real? You can't lick it? What the fuck are you talking about, Avalon?
I'm really glad you addressed that, because I was just thinking, Heretic, could you kind of explain your unique experience in high school in Nebraska?
Which one? Because there's a few of them.
Wait, Heretic, before you say it, may I make a guess? Let me guess. You wanted to do creative, non-destructive things while everyone else wanted to smoke, drink, and crash their cars, right?
No.
Oh, okay. I was thinking about a country, life, because a lot of people in there, they get very bored, so they just want to do self-destructive stuff.
So Lincoln was a pretty sizable city, but it's not big enough to be the city. It's not necessarily a redneck life. That was more outside of the city.
Okay.
I had 7 different high schools, so I understand.
Yeah, but which funny experience? Because I have a couple of stories. So not all of them are okay with telling on stream.
Yeah, you don't have to go anything uncomfortable if you don't want to.
Okay, but then I'm asking which one. Just pick one.
I was just kind of curious, because earlier you brought up being a theater/band kid.
Oh
Possibly.
yes. I wasn't a band kid. I was a theater kid.
I was very much in
the
shell. I was very much in the shell in high school, very into sports. So I'm curious if you had a different experience.
Honestly, I think it'd be closer to similar, because I was also into not necessarily sports, but the weight training side. So it wasn't when I was in high school, it wasn't the full blown nerdy kid. I was still a social outcast. But I just spent most of my time around the punks instead of the jocks.
Oh, interesting.
I kind of hung out with just about everybody in high school, so I get that.
I had a weird high school experience, because I went to 2 different high schools. I went to one that I didn't really have many friends until near the very end, where I fell in with the anime manga geeks.
Oh no.
And they taught me that not all anime manga was bad for kids, which I'm very thankful that they taught me that. And I also went to San Diego Comic-Con with them once. That was really fun. That was my first convention ever.
I couldn't get into that crowd because my older brother was like deeply into that crowd, and that shitter basically killed like most of my any like social experience I could do with that group whatsoever.
Ooh.
A lot of them basically treated me like I was like fucking Sheldon from Big Bang Theory. They
Aww.
thought I was like an asexual android with like no interest in other people, but in reality, the reason why I didn't talk to anybody is because I kind of hated everybody and I want to be left alone.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Sometimes I just want to sleep in my bed and just turn the world off or turn myself off.
Someone can start him a hug.
No,
Oh man,
thank you. But okay, so
That's in chat.
I remember.
cheeks in chat.
But yeah, I had 2 different high school experiences, but I didn't have that many bad high school experiences. Most of my bad experiences were in middle school.
I do have a funny high school story, but
Oh?
like I feel bad for the kid, the person involved. So like I'll bring that one off stream, and like if I were Discord call, I'm not gonna no. Because oh god, I basically ruined this person's chance of like ever getting laid at all in his life.
Okay. Let's do a story time. Kind of a word-based show and tell. So okay, let's all take a moment to think of a funny story that we experienced at some point in our lives that we're willing to share. Okay. So let me think for a second here.
Oh my goodness.
I got one. Okay, do you guys got one?
No, I
No.
don't. I've lived a very boring life.
No.
Okay, I will tell a story. Hello.
What's the context? What kind of vibe are we going for?
Funny stories.
Funny stories. Okay.
So I got a story to tell you. Okay, so when I was a kid, like a really little kid, like 5 or something like that, my parents had to leave me with a daycare lady for a while. And she was pretty mean. She would be very nice when the adults around and be very mean to us as the kids. And I hated going there. My sister did too.
Yeah, I can
And
see that.
yeah, I hated going every moment of that. That place was miserable. And there was one time my parents had to go out of the state for a while for whatever reason. I don't remember why. And we had to stay there for an extended period of time, which I hated a lot. During this time when I was stuck at their house for a while, I was just doing my own business, and the daycare lady says, okay, none of you kids can use the downstairs bathroom. It has just got refurbished. It just got refinished. It is exactly the way I want it. None of you can make a mess in there. None of you can use it, okay? Don't even go close to it. And I'm like, okay, whatever. She always yells out about us for like literally everything else, so what makes this so different? So anyway, at some point later on, like another day when I'm still there, she said, I say, oh god, I really have to use the bathroom. Someone else was already using the bathroom upstairs. I had to go, and I said it's an emergency because I really had to go. And she's like, okay, fine, you can use the bathroom, just don't make a mess. And she lets me in. And this is how I discovered my love for interior decorating. I saw all I saw tasteful wallpaper, I saw all these cool decorations, all these plants, all these things, and I felt an overwhelming joy of interior decoration. I'm like, wow, this is so cool, this is so awesome. Here's the problem. I had already started urinating, and I hadn't finished, but I was so bedazzled by the decoration that I started spinning around, and I hadn't finished yet. So, by the time I was finished, I had basically painted the room, and she opens the door, she's like, what have you done? Oh my god! It's on the mirror, it's on the walls, it's on the sculptures, what have you done? In hindsight, I felt so bad because I was getting yelled at, but you know what? No, at the time I felt so bad, but in hindsight, that bitch had it coming. She was just such a jerk to all of us.
Okay then.
That had to be my most punk rock moment, I think.
I wouldn't use punk rock, but okay.
Alright, your turn.
If you don't have one yet, I do have one.
I don't have one.
So, like, funny stories from when we were younger, I guess, is the topic. I was just discussing this with my partner the other night. It was back in preschool. We had this big shared kind of classroom area with 3 other classes, and we had the shared sink kind of kitchenette area, and that's where we would go to wash our hands and whatnot. And, you know, being in preschool, we were just tiny little stumpy bastards
Oh,
at the
yeah.
time.
Oh, yeah.
So we had these stepping stools to get up to the sink to wash our hands.
Oh, no.
And I remember this is seared into my memory at this point because of the embarrassment. I got up on the step stool, and instead of going to wash my hands immediately, I pulled down my pants.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, no.
Bare cheeked it in front of the entire fucking class. I pulled down my pants and my undies in front of the entire class to go wash my hands. And my brain just broke at that point.
Oh, no.
I had no idea what I was thinking.
Oh, no.
Because I was like, what, 4 years old at the time?
Right.
So I pulled up my pants immediately and looked around, and thankfully, not a teacher, not a soul, not a child saw.
Oh! Lucky!
I remember every single face and name in that class, and not one of them saw.
You lucked out there, bud.
I lucked out so hard with that one.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so that's my like little funny, embarrassing younger me story.
Oh, fuck it. I'll tell the high school story. So, freshman year of high school, it's like 2008. There was this one student who was just obsessed with bringing up a certain famous, shock adult film called Two Girls and Geeking Out at every fucking moment he could. Especially during lunch. At one point, I got fed up. This is in the middle of a cafeteria, peak lunch hour. This is also, a high school big enough to fit, a small city. Not a small city, a small town. I get up, I look at him, and I yell at the top of my lungs, I get it, you jack off the two girls in a cup. I'm trying to fucking eat. And everybody's fucking laughing at this guy.
That is hilarious.
He goes deep red, like if he was hiding something, and goes away. And just followed him for the rest of his time at school. I feel like I ruined that guy's shot.
To be fair, he wouldn't
shut.
To be fair, he refused to shut up about Two Girls, One Cup. He kind of made that bed for himself.
He made it for himself, because of the thought, the fucking people reacted was funny. No,
I think
no,
most
no,
of
no,
us
no.
have seen that one point in our life to just say enough is enough.
Yeah.
When you reach the breaking point. Yeah.
I think I ruined his chances of ever getting a girlfriend in high school.
I think you could get tired of his shit at that point. But
Yeah. That's the closest thing to a funny story that I can think of right now.
Oh my god. Oh, I got a funny story. Okay, so when I was a theater kid, I was a prop master for one of our shows. I think we were doing what was it? Anything Goes, which is an old musical from forever ago. And I was prop master, so it was my job to go to a table, make sure all the props are where they're supposed to be, so that the actors can grab them before they go on stage, right? I'm supposed to make sure all the props are there. I'm supposed to make sure they're all organized and all that stuff. So I'm like, okay, I can do that. Sure, cool. So I'm at the table, and I bring with me from home a little headlamp so I can see backstage. And it has this nifty little feature where if you click it on to one direction, it'll have red lights so it doesn't dilate your pupils. And if you click it to the other direction, it has white lights. So that's like a normal flashlight, right? So I'm looking down at this table. And this table is right beside a little staircase that leads down a little bit and to one of these other rooms. I just wasn't really thinking about it at the time. And I'm looking at the props, saying, okay, is this there? Yes. I'm looking at my checklist. Yep, it's there. Okay, cool. Is there? Yep, we're good. I'm just inspecting. And all of a sudden, I hear a girl's voice saying, "Hi, Zargram." I'm like, what? What's going on? And I look up, and I realize my workstation had been placed in front of the girls' changing room, and someone had forgotten to shut the door.
Oh, no.
Oh, God, I felt horrible about that. I'm like, oh. And I realized the position I was in. I'm like, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. And it was like a goddamn anime moment, for God's sakes. I was literally just all I was trying to do, and of course they shut the door, and no one got mad at me about that. But I was literally, they could see my headlamp, and they knew that I was like doing stuff at the table. But I felt so bad about that. And of course I got put on curtain duty after that. Which was on the other
Hello,
side.
ladies, rips ass, ooh woo.
I'm sorry. What the fuck? What?
Zach, I have a question. You said you're a theater kid. Were you also forced to go out into like your public school gatherings and act out scenes in front of other people?
I wasn't
Just
talent.
randomly?
No, I was like dedicated crew.
You fucking lucked out. Like everybody had to do that when I was in high school.
No, I wasn't doing it to be a major. I was just doing it as an extracurricular for fun because I like making stuff. I like making sets. It all started when the art teacher said, "Hey, we need to have some help with crew, and you seem to like making stuff in art class. Why don't you just help us out there?" I'm like, "Okay, fine. I have nothing else to do after school." So yeah, that's how it started for me. It started with me chiseling some wood away.
If you wanted to join the theater club, you had to like go through that hazing ritual of acting out scenes in various like fucking various like plays, whatever the fuck the teacher.
For us,
chose.
it wasn't even a club. It was just people who decided to, show up at the end of the day and just help out with theater. It wasn't even a formal club. I mean, if you were going to act, then yes, they needed to make sure they had your information. And if you were going to be an important role, then yeah. But it was pretty casual. And that's what I loved about my final high school is that even though it was a private school technically, it was like a small town. Everyone knew each other, and people were pretty nice to each other there. It was not like one of those uniformed ones where everyone's a complete fucking asshole to each other. In fact, the uniformed ones are the more common ones, and those kids tend to act out like crazy. But the one I went to, people were really nice.
Yeah, you like that.
Yeah. But
I will say something that was really helpful. I actually did pick up from theater. I was like having conversations to your wall, because that helped me get through so many interviews. Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like, in your remember lines, go talk to a wall. No,
I was told in middle school to talk to a mirror for my presentations.
No, you don't want to do that because you see yourself, then you get nervous.
Well, I was nervous at first. I think I started to get less nervous the more I did it, but...
True.
But yeah, everyone's going to be different, so everyone has different things to do, obviously.
Bah. How's everybody holding up?
I'm awake still.
Fantastic.
Let's go. You fucking...
Joms is eating crunchy marshmallows from a tube.
Yo,
That sounds
Base.
pretty rad.
Yobs just lives his life. I fucking nothing but mad respect for him.
So, okay. Okay, I have a question. What's your favorite Pokemon or Digimon?
If it's safe at Vaporeon, we know what you're up to.
I'm gonna guess for Cottage that it's gonna be Toxicroak.
Incorrect.
What is it?
But I respect it. Gengar.
Oh, Gengar's cool.
Based.
I have an extensive vintage collection of Pokemon. It's kind of one of my special things.
Ooh.
Honestly, based. I'm like,
What the hell is Wait, what is your goddamn mod saying?
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
What the hell, Evelyn? Anyway, you were saying, Heretic, what's your favorite Pokemon or Digimon?
I'm torn between, like, Lugia and Charizard, but then again, I'm a degenerate for obvious reasons.
So Renamon, then.
Wow. I love how I immediately start with the kink shaming by making fun of Vaporeon fans, and I'm like, yo, you almost love for Charizard.
Oh, God. But so you're caught between Lugia and Charizard, huh? Okay,
Yeah.
so, okay. Favorite non-legendary, non-starter? Because everyone will pick a legendary, or they'll pick something that's really powerful, or whatever. Except for Cottage, who picked Gengar, which is very interesting, actually.
Sandshrew. That fucker's adorable, let's be real.
Oh yeah,
Sandshrew
I
is
actually, even as a kid, I
adorable.
thought Sandshrew was kind of cool. I actually like Sandshrew better than Sandslash. Oh, Scyther! Hell yes, Joms! I loved Scyther as a kid.
Scyther is wonderful. I have both the English and Japanese version of what was it, the jungle printing.
Ooh.
Also have sealed base set, jungle, fossil, and neo packs.
I have several favorite Pokemon. Let's see here. Okay, my favorite legendary is Mewtwo. My favorite dragon is going to be Dragonite because of the lore.
Dragonite, I love Dragonite so much.
Yeah, they look like a doofy little bastard, but they're actually a total badass, which I think is funny.
We should convince Cottage to play Pokemon Smash or Pass on stream.
Heretic, we do have the
basically
game
any
section
Pokemon
at the
game.
end of the show we can do.
Oh no.
But also, but then when I played Generation, the one in Kalos...
Explain the after party.
And yo?
Well, I can promise you this. If we do throw an after party, there will be 0 baby oil there.
Yeah, no
Okay.
shit.
Great.
Yes. I am not that kind of person. But from when I played Pokemon Y, I fell in love with Aegislash. I thought Aegislash was pretty cool.
Aegislash is pretty neat.
And Honedge is adorable. But
I have to admit, I am kind of a purist for 1 through 3rd generation.
Valid.
Well, if we're sticking our noses in the air, then I start to get even more purist than you because I don't even like to look at 3rd generation. I only stick to 1 to 2nd generation.
I respect that you said noses in the air because it does feel like that sometimes, and I own it.
Right? Now, I will say this. Absol is kind of goated. They are the go-to Pokemon for emos.
Absol is kind of okay. Like, being a normal dark, like, it... Okay, neat. Let's move on.
Hey, yo, Stuffles is adorable. Oh my god.
Well, you know, when I was in college...
Aggron is fucking awesome.
Aggron is cool if only they were powerful. If only they...
Nerds?
Just like how...
Heretic, why are we playing old school RuneScape later? Why are we not doing Pokemon? What the fuck?
You play old school
Fine,
RuneScape? Get the
Pokemon
fuck
at
out of
some
here.
point.
Wait, Heretic, you play old school RuneScape?
No, we decided it as a fun little collab for this playfully make new characters in RuneScape and fuck around and find out.
Okay,
Well,
Primeape,
God damn it, holler at me. I play RuneScape sometimes.
Pura Darkstar, Primeape is pretty fucking rad. I hated Sword and Shield, but the Ghost evolution was insane.
Yeah, you get Chandelure and Aegislash in Generation... Which one is the one that's X and
not
Y?
Sword and Shield, Scarlet
Oh.
and Violet, that was the one.
Sorry.
I didn't like the new ones.
The new ones look kind of lazy, to be honest.
Some like the first gen fossil Pokemon were also pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Hot take, the new Pokemons are fucking empty. The worlds need so much more. Give me more trees. I'm
Hotter
gonna
take.
get a mossy rock.
Hotter take, I kind of like Power World better than Pokemon.
Pal World surpasses Pokemon in so many levels as far as graphics and world content goes.
I thought it was actually kind of amazing and kind of funny how the developers of Power World had to add in a lighter job state for the workflow for all the pals at the camp because everyone kept asking them for that. They don't want it to turn into some giant workhouse. So...
I'm with Pure on this one. Like Ruby Sapphire, Fire Red, Leaf Green, those were pretty fucking peak.
Oh, I loved
franchise
Leaf Green.
goes.
I loved Leaf Green as a kid, and I remember going to my cousin's house during Christmas break, and we did all kinds of shit, and that was fun. That was a lot of fun. I don't dislike Generation 3. I am kind of pissed that in Ruby and Sapphire that you cannot catch them all. That pissed me off.
I wish I still had my copy of Pokemon Red for my Game Boy Color.
Yeah.
Heretic, I will show you how to do the emulations if you need.
Shut-
I'd
No.
appreciate it.
You mean, of course, you mean buy it legally and play it on original hardware, right? Wink, wink, wink.
It's legal to play emulations if you own the hardware.
But they don't have their copy of Red version.
Yeah,
I'll-
my
I'll
older
change
brother took
that.
mine years ago.
We can change
Then
that.
fucking spilled like water on it. Now it doesn't work anymore, so it just sits on my desk.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry, I can feel my energy starting to wane, so let's get to the game section of this whole thing.
Hey yo, let's play RuneScape. Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay, so So we can do either trivia, we can do, or we can do smash or pass. What do you guys feel like doing?
Smash or pass, let's go.
Okay.
All right, let me see if I can get this browser source up on OBS. All right, here we go. All right, okay, it's starting with the Kanto one. How do we make it random?
I don't know.
I'll go to a different site. Oh, good. There's one that's random order. Okay, let me just take this browser source and I'll just get this thing up on the thing. Okay. Okay, so properties. Okay, it's grabbing that. Cool. Let me just go to the filters. All right. No. More than that. Ah, that's way too much. Okay. I got this right here. I'm going to put this right behind my head and center it if I can. Alright, we are going to play Pokemon Smash or Pass, and we're going to do a random order, okay?
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, here we go.
Cool beans.
Number 96A, Orthworm.
Yo, pass.
Oh, pass.
Passing.
Hard
Well,
pass.
I'm going to say that Cottage's word is the final one because they're the new guest this time.
Okay, fair.
Okay, pass.
Graffi. Oh, it's like an eye. Oh, God. Ugh, those fingers creep me
I
out.
love the eye color, but pass.
Pass.
Kricketot. Aw.
Kricketot. I mean, it's cute, but I don't know if I'd... what's the context of smash or pass here?
We're smashing it with hammers.
I don't know if I'd clap those cheeks, but I might adopt it.
I have heard people make anything from literal lewd times to just, do I actually like it enough just to want it? Because some people are, like, if you're asexual, how can you play Smash or Pass ever? You know what I mean?
That's a garden pet, for sure. So I guess smash in the context of just keeping it around.
Alright. So Smash, alright. Oh, that's literally a dolphin.
Oh, no! No!
Oh,
That's a
wait.
weapon.
Heretic's mod is saying, nah, you gotta fuck it.
No, you gotta...
Okay,
oh my
okay.
God,
For the purposes of Smash or Pass, we shall assume that the Pokemon passes the Harkness test.
Yes.
Pure says smash this. Thank you for the cheeks. I don't know, I guess it's Boba, but it's not me, so pass.
Pass? The fuck? Is that a landmine?
This is like a multivitamin. What are we looking at?
This is Fortress. It is
Fortress.
basically a bagworm that hangs from a tree and is armored like crazy.
I have 3 cards of this one, but it's still a pass. I mean, I love it, but I would not put any sort of bits near that thing.
Amoonguss.
I'm gonna go pass on pure principle because they're baiting too hard with the Pokeballs.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no.
So...
No.
Okay, so for all of our bottom surgery girlies, we're going pass.
Heretic, when it's Cottage looks like grinding a monster, hey, she's doing me a favor. She's piping out the cork and saying so don't feel bad about drinking it.
Exactly. I mean, she's serving, but pass.
Would you acquire the sire?
I would acquire the sire, but not for dubious purposes.
So what's the verdict?
Head pats, yes. So smash.
What the fuck is this?
The fuck is this? This is armor.
Okay, Cottage,
so-
Cottage. Would you fuck a building?
So this looks like, what is it? The TransUnion building in San Francisco, close to where I used to live? No. Pass.
No.
Okay, so we're
It's got, like
getting...
little T-Rex arms.
We're getting gamer posture vibes on this one. So I'm gonna say Smash.
Smash, you agreed.
We have shared interests.
Okay, Cottage, would you shove a pine cone up your butt?
In which direction?
I don't care.
Remus literally in this name.
Well, this is important. We're talking smash or pass here. We have two extremes. I need to know in which direction.
Either one.
Either one? Okay, so if we're talking, flaps out, probably pass. But if we're going flaps in, I'm hard smash on this one.
It's gonna be like an asshole harpoon. So smash.
Baby girl, I have testicular torsion. There's nothing that can perturb me.
I'm sorry, but that is just a factually untrue thing. There's always a worse thing to find on the internet.
We shall see. We shall see.
Okay, which one is it?
I'm gonna go smash. It's serving.
Paldean Whooper. You're being called cowards by your mod. Oh, it's the Paldean Whooper, also known as the Pooper.
Okay, Heretic. Let's get some input here.
You know what this needs? This site needs the R34 score for each Pokemon.
If we're not already in R34 territory, what the fuck are we doing here?
No, but I mean, it needs to for analysis purposes. It needs the R34 score.
R34 score? I think we've got a solid 8.5.
No, that's not what that is. That's not what that is. The R34 score is how many porn images of something are there.
Oh, I'm not cultured enough to answer that question, but I'm sticking with 8.5.
You think I would be, but
is that a smash then?
I would say smash. She cute.
Smash.
Aw, that's Joltik.
Aw,
Joltik is just a cute little guy.
I don't want to smash that. It's adorable.
It's also like the size of your fingernail, if I'm not mistaken.
Not worthy of a hammer. We're gonna go pass.
Okay, come on.
It's an evolution. This one's obvious.
Smash.
Yeah.
Smash.
Move on. Smash. Move on.
What the fuck?
We're gonna go hard pass on this one.
Yeah, this guy's got some weeaboo vibes. What the fuck?
Would you bone the Spooky King?
No. Pass.
The fact you need to ask is a bit of an insult.
Okay, so I'll say pass. Aww.
No, it's one of my partner's
Also,
persona.
these fuckers are huge, by the way. My god, they're huge. They don't look
How
like
huge are we talking?
Hey, look, it's good.
I remember that episode of what's it called, Pokemon, where they say, "Whoa, look at that furret," and someone says, "Said to no one playing the games ever," because it's the HM dumpster.
I feel like
It's bigger than Charizard.
What?
What the fuck?
Charizard.
Okay, we got problems.
Okay,
Yeah, if you want to look up the Rule 34 scores, be my guest.
I'm opening this image because you gotta see the shit to believe it. Okay, I'm posting this in our group chat. Boom. It is 5'11". It is almost 6 feet tall. You could literally ride on the back of one of these motherfuckers.
That's a middle schooler with a glandular problem, so I'm gonna go pass.
Pass.
Alright, hang on a second. Where are we? Here we go. You're passing on Furret.
That's gonna piss off Kit, but hey, fuck it.
Palafin, hero form. Okay, how much of a slut for pectoral muscles are you?
Not at all. I like girls.
0 out of 10.
Okay, pass. What the fuck?
Yo,
What the fuck? I've never even heard of this one before.
this is like crazy looking.
I'm not into clowns, so possibly, more than likely, absolutely pass.
I feel that. Pass. That
Aww.
hit ratio.
They're trying to make
Oh,
Pikachu again.
Dude, can I punt this one? I want to see how far it'd go.
I want to just either punt it and then step on it.
I don't want to step on it. I just want to punt it. Then give it a hug afterwards.
Pura says no Clissy. I guess not on this stream. Sorry.
All
We
right.
get a clown honk in chat.
All right. Are we passing?
Yeah, good pass on this
Yeah.
one. It's
Hey, it's Mantine. It's the deep sea boy.
the fucking underwater pancake.
I like Mantine. I don't know. So what was the rule here? Like,
Okay. As Heretic's mod says, you gotta fuck it if you click
oh
smash.
my god. Oh my god. Okay, no. Pass.
Brent, look, evolutions. If you already know the answer.
Out of principle, I guess smash.
Oh no. Oh god, pass.
Pass.
I feel like I've met people in real
Pass.
life who resemble a sunflora. Like, some people who are just, they're sunshine incarnate, kind of like Heretic is.
No, come on. Let's be real.
Pass?
Pass.
I would pass on that one. It's too happy. Okay, I like the way this one looks, but I don't think I'd fuck it.
Yeah, no, definitely not feeling the third date vibes. Pass.
Third date vibes? You tell me to just meet someone? Oh my god.
Listen, I gotta feel comfortable.
Valid. Not everyone's a slut like me.
Bunary.
We're gonna go pass on this one. I can't, like... I don't know, I'm just not feeling it.
Oh, the
Neither
original
am I.
MILF Pokemon.
Hey, yo!
In the party for sure, but I'm not gonna step in.
Alright, passing.
Fuck?
I already know what Avalon is going to say. Avalon, shut up. Don't say it,
That's
Avalon.
an accessory. Pass.
I'm just, Avalon, I already know what you're going to say. Shut up, Avalon.
Let's
Okay,
My goodness.
Avalon,
Pass.
here's how this works. We assume that every Pokemon presented here passes the Harkness test. It is of sexual maturity for its age. It is of old enough to be culturally acceptable, and all the other stuff. It is not a baby. None of them are actually babies. They all pass the Harkness test, because why would we want them to not pass that, for fuck's sake?
Yeah.
That's a pass.
Okay.
Yeah, pass.
You don't like the chunky boy.
No.
So now we know you
looks
don't
like-
like bears.
Crobat is pretty cool.
I look like it's gonna bite me, and I'm gonna feel sick afterwards.
I'm not gonna fuck any of these Pokemon, but I would have some of them in the party.
Wait. I realized I forgot to ask an important question. Are you asexual?
No.
Okay. So, would you, what's the verdict here?
I mean, smash for the party.
Dreepy. I don't even know this one.
What the fuck is this thing? This is like all newer Pokemon, so I have like no idea what the hell this
It's
is.
number
about.
885.
Same.
Pass?
Pass.
Oh, this is a hotly debated one.
Well, what
That's
the
gonna
fuck
be
am I
a
looking
pass
at?
for me. Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Could you handle the king?
No. Down with
I mean,
loyalty. Get the
He's
guillotine.
serving, but no.
What?
Jeez.
Can you handle the
This is
cannon?
Con vibes.
Can you handle the cannon?
The cannon is off the island.
Okay, so pass. I don't even know what the fuck I'm looking at.
Neither do I.
Is this from Evangelion?
It's a spicy butterfly, I guess.
That's a pass.
Like Mars Attacks.
Right.
It looks like a thorny butt plug.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like an execution method.
It is an execution method. There's like a medieval torture device that like it goes into the butt and they fucking rotate the thing on the back of it and they're just, you know,
What?
eventually turn the butts like, oh my god.
What? No sledgehammer? All right. What's the verdict?
At least.
A
Pass.
pass.
Aww. Somehow this passes the Harkness test.
A pass.
That's a pass.
Again.
Pass.
Oh, Lantern's my boy. Oh, Lantern's awesome.
Lantern's cool for the party
cool,
smash,
man. But a pass.
yeah.
What the fuck?
The fuck am I looking at? Is this like a sea slug?
Is it a gummy bear?
I think it's a sea slug or something.
I mean, if it's a gummy bear,
Pass.
hey, is it a magic gummy bear? Are we getting high?
Okay, pass.
A pass.
Pass.
Oh, Mischievous is awesome.
So that's still pass.
Oh,
Pass, yeah.
that's right. This is, yeah. Could you handle the mustache?
Oh, facial hair. No, pass.
Ooh, pass.
Will you acquire the Whooper?
We did
It
get
look-
the other one.
Yeah. Fuck it.
And all of these
Okay,
pass the Harkness
smash.
test. So smash.
If you would smash.
Sure.
Would you fuck an engine?
No, God. Air Morse and chat are going nuts.
What the fuck?
Huh?
Bombardier. Is that an apron? What is that?
I don't want to know.
Ari
You
is
would fuck
really
an engine,
enthusiastic. Ari is really enthusiastic in chat. They're saying that they would absolutely fuck an
Yeah.
engine.
They would absolutely fuck the engine. I know.
What's the word for spicy bird?
Look, it's got mom vibes, but it's still a pass.
Okay.
Pass. Pass.
Oh, crocodile.
Hard pass.
Hard
What?
pass. Yo, it's got like that perfect lake position.
I think I understand that both of you are not into bears, so.
No, I'm a lesbian.
No.
As a track and plead the fifth. Oh my god.
So what is it, Cottage? Would you wrestle the bear? You would not wrestle the bear?
A
No.
pass.
Aw, that's Quaxley.
Pass.
That's a pass.
Mega Kangaskhan.
Pass.
Basically the same. Pass.
Yanma.
Pass.
Elekid. The jokes write themselves for this one.
Yeah.
And as I want to re-clarify, all of the candidates here pass the Harkness test. Ouch. That would hurt.
Ow, my nipple. Pass. Go away. Get out of here.
No,
Get out of here.
pass.
Aw, he's a little shocky boy.
Pass.
Pass, but cute. Hey, yo.
Cute boots.
That's what you zeroed in on, are the booties.
Mom just sitting there like fucking tentacles. Hey, yo. I don't know though.
Cottage, give your
you would
verdict.
smash pushy.
I gotta know.
I'm gonna go smash.
Smash, fuck it. Give me the tentacles.
Aw, it's Aaron.
Pass.
Pass.
Oh, fuck no.
Pass. Oh
No,
god.
pass. Ow.
Smash for party.
Maybe the second date. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
I thought you didn't like bears.
I like
Pass.
dragons.
No, I don't think you know what I mean when I say if you like bears or not. I don't mean literal bears. I'm talking about... Never mind. Okay, you don't know what I mean. Anyway, Reggie Drago, would you bone?
Pass on this one. Looks like a mutated fucking like Dragon Ball.
Would you bang the bear trap?
I would go
No.
pass.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Would you pull an American Pie and bang an ice cream cone?
No.
No, First of all, no, pass. Second of all, that was a pie, not a.
I know,
God.
but I was making a reference anyway.
Yeah, watch that again. Fuck.
Would you? Okay, same question.
No.
No.
Same question.
No.
Oh my god.
No.
Are you into electric play?
I am an electric play, but I'll pass on this one.
Corvusquire.
I mean, it's
serving,
cute.
but no.
No.
Oh, dude, Jumps, that's gross. Oh, that's kind of cute and scary.
That is an orb. The thing on top of it is like, Mother, I crave violence.
You know, I'd be surprised that there's not as much R34 stuff of Dr. Octopus. Just saying. You think there'd be more?
Oh my god.
Okay, pass or smash?
I'd pass on this one.
Pass.
Larion.
Pass.
Pass. Fuck, this is just a free work of Ditto.
We
The
got
Ditto
some
fucking
things
Diglett?
working, but it's a pass.
Really?
Pass.
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 You wouldn't
Pass.
fuck a tumbleweed?
Who would fuck a
No.
tumbleweed?
I need to go
Silent.
somewhere and check something.
I'd pass on this one.
I would pass.
Before we do that, I'm gonna look this up. I must know. I am going to a particular site.
I need to take a bathroom break, but I will.
There
be
are
back
3.4 thousand hits on this particular Pokemon on a particular website.
Oh my god. I'm gonna agree with Cottage and pass on this one.
Alright. Passing? Okay. You
Yeah.
need to take a bathroom break?
Yeah, Cottage went to the bathroom.
Alright,
Oh
well,
my God.
we're deferring. We're now switching over to Heretic. Seadra. I'm learning Heretic's a fucking coward. The Heretic, you gotta say.
Oh, pass. Ah. I said pass.
Pass? Okay.
Oh god, no, pass. The fuck?
Just, what is it, man? Dude, you gotta say it.
Pass.
Oh, it's my boy!
Wobbuffet.
Wow, Buffett!
This dumb motherfucker, no, pass.
You're passing on my boy? Wobbuffet? Oh my god, he's like the best wall ever. Well, he was.
Would you fuck a shag carpet?
He's
no.
not a shag carpet, he's a punching bag.
We're talking about the other one. Why are you hurting Wobbuffet? Because it's Wobbuffet, okay? Pass.
Unbelievable.
Oh, God. Yeah, pass. He's just ugly.
That's hurtful. That's really hurtful.
Cute. That's adorable. But I'd pass.
Aww, it's Swablu.
Again, adorable. But pass. I want to punt him. I guess I must punch you across the room energy. Pass.
Oh, there is a... Oh, hello.
Ooh.
Can
yeah, ooh, but that's fucking...
Can you handle the lightning?
I mean, I can handle the lightning, but that mustache is a turn off. Pass. Oh, them hips.
And look at all those hands.
That's a lot of hands. Pass. Yeah, pass.
Also, obligatory, nice.
Nice.
Pass. Would you bone a
Hey,
chandelier?
who wants to fuck the spooky candelabra?
What is it?
I'll pass on that one. Hey, it's Ash's mom's boyfriend.
I love the joke that Honest Game trailers made about this, where they say his name is, "Hi, I'm a registered sex offender."
Oh God. Yeah, pass.
Hello.
Oh. Ooh, that one's hard.
You know this one's gonna be able to go all night because they have time powers.
Yeah. Fine, fuck it, I'd smash it. With hammers, oh my god. Yo, Goldine, pass.
You wouldn't fuck your pet goldfish?
No. Even if it had a horn, no. Pass. Why would I want to fuck the lamp fixture? What? Is this like a fucking dollar Star Oregonian?
They literally want you to ride them.
I'll pass.
Aww.
Yo, pass.
Passes the Harkness test.
That's a pass. Pass? They're adorable, but pass. Oh. Damn it, why
Heretic is a scaly confirmed.
Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, wow.
You're not negating what I said.
No, I'm not. I mean, my girlfriend's persona is literally a dragon, okay? Fuck you. But pass.
What? Wow.
I don't know. Pass.
Aw, it's a cute little cloud.
It's cute, but no, pass. Okay, Minotaur, sorry. It's probably like the coldest pussy on earth, trash.
What? Are you passing on this?
No, it's a smash. It's an evolution, you have to. Ugh, pass.
Ew.
Fuck. Hey, who wants
Oh,
to
you smash it? Okay.
No, pass. I'm not in the war, pass.
Look at that expression.
That's like punk. That's like really punk right there. I give it that. Listen, I got my boy. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna bet you just type out the name and give me an expression for it. I don't think you'd ever do that. I bet you like me, you don't know who half these things are. Not always a bunny, but that's heretic? Oh my god. Pass.
Passing on Xander's. Shelmet. It's literally doing a kissy face for you.
Oh my god, pass though.
Aw. Ooh, are you into wax play?
I mean, wax play can be fun, but
I appreciate the patience for my small bladder.
It's fine.
You're good. I was just forced to take over.
Heretic is easily turned off, it seems.
Look, I may be a slut, but I got standards.
Last I checked, we were at 10, so we have 3 smashes. Heretic, what's up?
Look, dragons are hot, okay?
Fair.
Alright, what is it? Would you do the wax play or not?
I'm in a wax play, but I passed.
Wait, now that Cottage is back, they take priority.
Okay.
Why am I taking priority?
Because you're the guest. This is like, Heretic's already been on the show.
And I'm like stuck up apparently. Fuck.
Listen, I'm looking at a fine bowl of spaghetti right now. I don't know that my opinion matters much.
What? The fuck are you talking about?
A fine bowl of spaghetti.
Pass or smash either one of you. I don't care.
I'll pass.
I go pass.
I'm disappointed. A pass.
So
Hey,
you would never grind against the cloud pillow?
I mean,
Heretic, imagine the ergonomics here.
that's pretty good ergonomics, so I have to ask the cuties, fashion pass, goth mama with a tail maw.
I think we should get chat opinion on this one.
Yeah, we should get Chad's opinion.
Chat's gonna say smash. They smash everything.
Yeah, that's fair. I think they choose the most drastic option.
Here.
So what is it gonna be?
The fucking smash.
We'll go smash.
Yeah.
Would you bang a castle face?
That's
This
a
is like
hard
dor-
pass.
It's dorky adorable like him a pat. Oh, hello.
Now we're serving something.
Yo.
Heretic has been
I'd-
awakened.
I had smash.
Let's defer to the expert here.
Expert dragon fucker? Yeah, smash.
I said to respond to something in chat.
I hate how oh my god.
Okay, is it pass or smash for this guy, for Haxorus?
I'd smash.
Hard smash.
Yanshao.
Oh. Yo, smash.
That's a good one. Yeah, we're going
Smash.
smash. Oh god. No, pass.
Holy crap!
Ah!
Oh!
Toothed for your pain.
Let Stranger Things die already.
Oh my god, pass.
Pass.
Dude, look at the swagger as he's running. He's just like, I give 0 fucks.
That's a cool pass.
You know what? You know what? Out of pure confidence and bravado, I'm gonna go smash.
Yeah, fuck it. why
I've
not?
never seen that appeal, why people want to bang the confident, bragging people. That's always been a turnoff for me. It's like banging confident, dickish people.
I'm not saying they're a jerk or they're an asshole, but
sometimes when you
maybe
feel
they
confident,
just-
it's kind of hot.
yeah, maybe they just know what they're about, and that's okay.
That's like literally like half my fucking me right there. The fact that I'm like, listen, I'm flat and flabby and ugly, but I'm confident and it's gotten me lit a few times.
Character is what matters.
Yes. Yes, big yes.
Alright,
Also
for
pass.
Veluzo, pass? Okay. You're not gonna fuck the
Pass.
Barracuda?
We're
No.
sitting here like, oh, character matters, and now we're just judging surface level shit. Smash, by the way.
Smash.
Holy crap.
Oh. That looks like something on Evangelion that wants to send me to hell. I'll pass.
I'm gonna go pass.
Pass.
Okay.
It's
That's
too
a pass.
angry.
It's too angry.
Oh.
You don't have a thing for the
Pass.
moon?
Ooh, Lunatone.
Mm.
Accessory, but not long term. Pass.
Yeah, pass.
I don't know where to begin.
Wristwatch. Pass.
Pass. Maybe. I don't know.
There are
Also,
some.
Vibrator!
This is like Tex-Mex Thai fusion here. I'm not sure what to think.
It's like
Yeah.
it's almost like a pangolin / old raptor.
I'm gonna defer to the experts on this one and say pass.
It's pass.
What the fuck? What the hell?
I'm not in the sounding pass.
Heretic, don't look at your shelf right now.
I'm looking at my shelf right now.
The most surefire way to get someone
think
to do
this
something.
is a smash for Heretic, but maybe I'm overstepping.
The most surefire way to get someone to do something is to forbid them from doing it. What's it going to be,
Perfect.
Cottage?
I think I'm not casting my vote. I'm casting a prediction for Heretic.
Okay, what's the prediction?
Smash.
I already said pass.
Oh, damn it.
I'm not in the sounding. That looks like a sounding rod.
Okay, fair.
It's a long tail.
Oh. Oh, never mind. Oh no. Smash? Fuck! God damn it, I really am a dragon fucker. God!
Heretic must never be allowed to have reptiles in their house.
Oh, wow.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
This thing is a walking prostate exam. I'm
Yeah.
Pass.
That's a pass.
That's-
Oh, hello. Heretic, it's another scaly.
Yeah, but no, pass.
I think smash with some time.
Yeah, maybe a few days.
Mine foo.
Yeah, this guy's cocky. Pass.
Pass.
You said before that you like it when they're what the hell? You don't
No,
make it.
that's the difference between.
What if there's a
confident and
moldy
cocky.
granola bar in that fanny pack? Who knows?
What fanny pack? It's a
There's a
skirt.
difference between confident and cocky. Confident is like, yeah, no, I am who I am, but I'm proud of it. Cocky is like different.
Yeah.
Okay, look, that looks like the fucking blind dog from Neverending Story.
Yeah.
You're not down bad for Falcor.
No, pass. What about 6'10" goth synopsis mommy? Why you gotta call me out like that? Anyway. Yeah, pass. Ow, my nipples.
That's a hard pass. Actually,
Right.
you know, I'm down to have my nipples clamped. I'll go pass on the last, or smash on the last one.
I can't go back.
That's fine. I locked in my answer retroactively. I
Fair.
stand by it.
Okay. What about Metatite?
I feel like this one would judge every life decision ever made. Pass.
Yeah, we're gonna go pass.
What the hell?
So,
That's a
what?
pass.
No. Hunt. Pass. Smash.
Smash. If we're going star you, why are we not going star me? Okay, she's cunty, but I don't know.
Cunty
Maybe
little
she needs a
spunky.
shower.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go pass.
I give a pass.
Passing on Noctowl.
Uh,
Oh,
outdated fashion, pass.
you're not in
Yeah,
the knife
pass.
play? You're not going to go full British?
No, this looks.
No.
Oh my god, this looks like a fucking Power Ranger.
All right, fine, pass.
What?
Well,
British mentioned?
so this is actually a biblically accurate British person if you look at it closely.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
agreed. Sorry, Av.
What? How is it a what?
Be not afraid. I'm gonna go smash out of
Fucking
principle.
smash. Why not? Let's kind of feel. Oh. I don't know.
I think it's laundry day.
Yeah.
Smash if they're not wearing the cloak.
Yeah. Agreed. Smash. Pass.
Dude, look at the
pass.
balls on that
Pass.
guy.
Pass. Those are either
Pass.
tits or balls, and they make me uncomfortable either way.
Also pass.
Pass.
This looks like a war crime.
Explain yourself.
This is what you would see if you are a red-blue player in Magic the Gathering. Shooting your enemies using magic at the enemy.
Pass.
We'll go pass on this one. I might get cut.
Pass.
Pass.
By the way, we're going to go to 150, so.
You got it. Pass.
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 Pass. Pass.
Pass. Ooh. Tempting.
We've got grip factor. We'll
You
go.
got grippy.
We'll go smash.
Smash. Pass.
You're passing on Swampert.
Wait. Hang on.
Hold on. Maybe.
Swampert is cool. Mega Swampert? I don't know that I... That's not a face I want to come home to.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
How could you say no to that face?
The
I'm
face
not
like
saying
that
it's
does
a
give me
bad face,
balls.
it's just not one that I want to see at the door.
Wow. You know, I hope we get Gardevoir in this bitch because we gotta see how basic you are.
I mean, you know it's gonna be a smash. Why do you even have to ask?
Okay, in case of the show up melting, shout smash or pass?
Okay, passing on Mega Swampert.
Yeah.
Pass.
Pass. Oh, pass.
That's rough. Pass. Pass.
Pass.
Oh,
That's cute, but pass.
Pass.
that's
I'm
terrifying.
Pass to Mr. Mime. I'm passing. I'm perfectly
I'm
fine
ducking
passing.
out.
I'm close
Pass.
to Mr. Mime.
Pass.
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 Its face is
Pass.
a butt.
Pass. Oh my god,
Pass.
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 What's this one again? You say pass?
Pass.
What the heck?
That's cute
What
and
is
all, but
this,
pass.
Yeah.
I mean, congrats on coming out of your egg, but
Pass.
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 You don't want
Pass.
to. You want to fuck electrical Shadow the Hedgehog?
Oh my god. Yeah, pass.
Aww.
Jared turning down Ash's true father? Yes. Oh, I pass on that one too.
I love Mr. Mime lore.
What's it gonna be?
A
Pass.
pass?
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's a pass.
pass.
Okay, where's the Airy engine fucker?
Hey yo,
Calling all engine fuckers.
Aries, smash or pass?
It's like that scene in 8 Crazy Nights where he bangs his car.
Oh my god, I haven't seen that in so long. That used to play on Comedy Central during the daytime.
God damn.
Sorrel, smash or pass? Why does it look scared? Because you're near it.
You
What-
can't say no to Carissy. Look, that is not 8 gallons to the mile.
It's only a V6 too. See? So a pass?
I'd pass. I think Aries would smash, but I'd pass.
Oh, it's a dragon. He's rough
Okay.
around the edges, but he can.
We
He's
don't
rough
need to
around the
generalize.
edges,
Just because
literally.
he's a dragon doesn't mean it needs to pass. Or it doesn't mean it needs to smash.
Yeah, agreed. I'm a slut, I'm not super easy.
Okay, so pass.
There has to be
Not
charm.
pass. He's still
Oh,
yo,
it's
pass.
Chin Chow.
Chin Chow's adorable. Pass. I don't want to fuck it.
Yeah, no, that's a pass.
Despite
Despite all, like, this whole talk, test it passes, like, anything young coded is just immediate pass.
Yo, agreed.
Well, that's why I was trying to say the Harkness test is passed, but you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just immediate pass on that kind of stuff.
So what
I
about
agree.
this guy?
So, I don't know about you, but given the fact that I want bottom surgery, I don't have the urge to stick anything inside of anything else
Same.
necessarily.
All right. Oh, it's Mimikyu. I know I said we were gonna go to 150, but I kind of want to keep going now.
Oh no, pass.
Pass.
I would go smash for the holiday season, but pass.
Well, then
for-
what is it gonna be?
That's gonna have to be a pass.
Whoa.
I'm a tough sell on fucking a Pokemon, I guess.
Fuck it. I'm in for it.
Let's go!
Wow.
Lady daddy! You know, I'm getting kitchen knife vibes. No,
Yeah.
So-
You know, I thought about doing that, Ari. Because apparently I used to impress people. I don't believe them, though.
So what's it gonna be? Smash or pass?
I'd pass.
That's a pass. Ari,
It's Sea King.
That's a fun thought, actually.
Dude, it's Sea King.
One of my partners probably wishes I did. Anyway, yeah, Sea King, pass.
Pass.
Oh god, no, pass. No, I'm not in a war. I'm not in a war!
I would smash for the party, but pass on any other context.
You're only into group sex. Got it.
Wow. Hey, group sex is fun. I learned that's the fun way. Pass.
Pass. I don't want that thing looking back at me. Look at its tail.
Look, that's fluffy and cute and all, but pass.
Yeah, that's a pass. Pass.
Pass. Maybe, yeah. Yeah, pass. I'd punt it.
Girl bottoms are out, girl.
Would you fuck a pair of scissors?
No,
No.
pass. I'm into scissoring, but no
Would
pass.
you fuck a bear trap?
We already
God,
went into
no.
the first bear trap. I'm saying this is
Oh, hello.
We're going Smash.
Smash. Fuck it. We're going for it. Keep it that noodle.
Up, Zora.
Pass.
What's it gonna be, Cottage?
I don't know if that picked up.
What? Wow! Look at the name of this Pokemon.
Yeah, pass.
Ball toy.
So I'm a pass, but I'm trying to figure out logistics.
It's like the bells, 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 bells.
Pass.
I don't know. It seems like an interesting method for docking, but pass. So immediate pass.
Yeah.
We just gotta pay respects to the outfit, though, right?
Yeah, you gotta pay respect to the alpha.
Brrr.
Sorry, beard pass.
Hard pass.
Beard pass. Yo, definite pass. Pass, pass, pass.
Did you say
pass.
beard pass? With a haircut and some time, I think maybe a smash, but yeah, I think they just need to be more true to themselves.
Yeah. It feels like they're masking. They're hiding something.
Yeah, for sure.
Pass.
Pass.
That's a pass.
Oh, here we go.
I'm pretty sure this one has a few hits at Rule34.com.
That's a pass.
Pass. I mean, they're cute. Maybe. I don't know.
They definitely listen to Prodigy.
Yeah, they definitely do. I can respect that.
I don't
think,
even know who that is.
I
you know,
give 'em a
this
pass.
is a Manectric kind of situation. They need to be true to themselves, so it's a pass for now, but maybe with some time.
Maybe sometime in the time in the future it'd be a smash, but for now, pass.
Yeah.
Pass.
Pass.
No. We wouldn't want a knife plate. No, pass. Oh, that's cute.
Yo, we got
That's-
Bucky mentioned on the stream.
Yo! Brother Bucky spotted!
Yeah.
Yeah, just to make Brother Bucky splash smash.
We'll go with Smash out of solidarity.
A solid for Brother Bucky.
Oof. That's a pass. That seems like a beach trip
Yeah.
that went wrong.
I'm just the bathroom real quick.
Armaldo.
Oh, fuck yeah, Armaldo! I love
Smash!
3rd gen
Smash!
fossil Pokemon. Smash!
What the hell? Ultra Necrozma.
It seems low maintenance, Smash.
Gigantamax Garbodor.
So no, definitely a pass, but
Ooh.
I gotta ask, like, why would they do a Mega Trash?
A Gigantamax Melmetal. I mean, would you bone the T1000?
This is giving Earthbound vibes. Hardcore. I would smash. Ooh, Golurk mentioned! Smash! I fucking love Golurk! That's one of my favorites. It's funny, Golurk, I know it's a newer gen Pokemon, but it's one of the ones that kind of got me into playing and collecting some of the newer cards.
Cool.
So I love Golurk.
This is gonna stretch. Alright, we'll stop at 200. How about that? That's our actual stopping point.
No thanks.
So passing on this one?
That's a pass for me. I mean, great outfit, but pass.
Wow, that looks cool.
Cool, but pass.
Yeah. Do you have a thing for robots?
It depends. Depends on the situation. Regigigas, I think, appeals to me because I love hiking and cycling through the woods. And seeing like the little flora / mossy features on him is pretty neat. Definitely don't want to fuck him, but you know, for the party, that's a smash. Cute design. Super fucking cute design, but no, that's a pass. Oh my god, if we are getting into pure
I mean,
hedonism...
they probably got some good head, don't get me wrong, but I think I'd pass.
Yeah, if we're getting into like pure hedonistic vibes here, that's a smash, but no, I'm sorry. I don't want to get to know that face.
Pass.
Adorable, but pass.
Yeah. What am I looking at?
Oh, hey, look,
Ooh.
they're Etherean.
Get that thing out of here.
Pass.
Would you fuck a flower pot?
No.
I would not, but I maybe would put it on my desk.
Oh god, no, pass.
Oh, fuck. Okay, so you know Feebas evolves into melodic,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
So we gotta ask, are we in this for the personality?
Clearly not.
Yes.
I'm gonna go Smash because
Smash,
I
fuck it.
favor personality.
Oh shit, Giratina.
I'd smash it.
Giratina, yeah, we're fucking rocking. Let's go Smash.
Oh god.
No, Grandma, no. She's literally on her way to the grave.
I love spooky Halloween things, but that's a fucking pass.
I do too.
What the fuck?
Halloween is best month.
Yeah, no. No, not that one.
Pass.
Sir, are they at the second tower? Pass.
Pass.
Oh, it's Scyther.
Scyther's fucking rad. Smash for the party, but pass.
Yeah.
Ah. Spiritomb.
Oh, Spiritomb, Smash for the party, but pass.
Agreed.
Alo Momola.
We're gonna go Smash on this one. It's just pure cunty vibes, and we owe it to her.
Yeah.
Bronzor. It's a coin.
I mean, I'll flip a coin for Smash or pass on this one. Do you have a randomizer?
No, but I have a D20. Actually, wait, yes I do. Hang on a second. Boom. A 1 on a D2.
Alright, yeah, that's a pass.
Sorry, bud.
Whoa. This is our penultimate one. After this, we're gonna raid, and you guys will get to pick where we raid.
We're gonna keep going.
I'm gonna pass on this one.
I'm gonna pass on that one too.
Tangrowth.
Tangrowth? Tanglia is cool, but Tangrowth is too much.
Really?
That's a lot of tentacles.
So?
Yeah. That's a main more than it is tentacles.
They all move. Mains don't.
Just because they all move doesn't mean they're all special.
Why do they need to be Okay. So pass on Tangrowth?
Yep.
All right, we got to our last. We've done 200 of them. You passed on 167 of them, and you smashed 34. Kricketot, Quagsire, Rampardos, Pineco, Paldean Wooper, Espeon, Umbreon, Crobat, Wooper, Tangela, Aggron, Dialga, Glaceon, Altaria, Haxorus, Mienshao, Toadschool, Staryu, Gigantamax Inteleon, Grovyle, Starmie, Lily, Zacian, Houndoom, Mega Aggron, Milotic, Spring Sawsbuck, Armaldo, Ultra Necrozma, Gigantamax, Melmetal, Golurk, Phoebus, Giratina, and Alomo Mola. Alright.
Some of these were smashed out of pure principle.
Well, that was fun. I think we are coming to the end of the show, and I want to say thank you so much to both of you for coming on the show. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys had a good time. I want to thank everyone in chat who came today. I hope you guys had a good time as well. And in Sometimes Show fashion, you two get to pick who we raid.
Ooh. Okay. Let me open up
Are we
my...
still gonna hold on? Are we still gonna
Follow
play
section.
RuneScape or Done for the Day Cottage?
Oh yeah, I'm so down for that.
I'd say we raid Cottage Rugs.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. There's gotta be someone more deserving, right?
Well, Cottage is the new guest, so they get to. I'll say that they get to pick.
Okay, so this is kind of ridiculous. I don't really know anybody super well who's online. However, there is a channel that I follow called Midnight Sumo. I love sumo wrestling. It is really funny and cool and wonderful to watch. And I would love to spread that joy to other people. So if you feel like raiding that one, cool. If not, no worries.
I don't even know if they'll even let us raid them.
Oh, they're cool with raids and all that. I've raided them a few times just because I do enjoy
All
sumo
right.
wrestling.
Well, you picked Midnight Sumo. I'm going to start with the raid. Everyone, I just want to say thank you for coming by. I guess you guys might want to get ready to raid as well. But yeah, thank you for everyone coming to the Sometimes Show. If you had a good time, and I'll be seeing you. We're going to be raiding in about let's say 10 seconds. So 10.
For those of you who are going to watch the sumo, I hope you enjoy it and spread the joy of sumo to other people.
The sumo! I'll shout out the channel.
All right, here we go. See you guys. Take care. I'm going to raid now.
Ah,